everyone. Always joined by my marvelous panel of O's. You already know, from a galaxy near you, we got Young Yo. It ain't a place to be. Give it up for Young Yo. Yo. His blaster. Your man Truth is in the building.
What up, everybody? Face in America. You wanna hear the truth? I tell ya.
Man, another Saturday we've been blessed, baby. Thank y'all. What's going on? Thank everybody that's tuning in. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment, anything, you know what I'm saying, or whatever it is you feel we should touch on or not. Let us know. With that being said, your man Truth, what's in your head today? All night long.
Man, I want to give a, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to give a update.
Howdy doody.
Update on this weight loss, man. It been going pretty good, man. You know, last time I think I mentioned it. I said I was at 385, dropped down to 287.
Okay.
Man, you know what I'm saying?
That was the first update. And my latest update now, from 287 down to 274.
Damn, give it up for that price.
274.
Going down the scale.
Yeah, still on the same old regiment, man. You know what I'm saying?
What regiment is that? What's been working for you? For the divided states of America.
What been working for me, man, is actually, man, them calories, man.
Calorie count.
Yeah, count them calories. Eating what I want, but you know what I'm saying? Counting them calories and constantly trying to stay within that 10,000 steps.
You can still do a burger.
I still do a burger.
Just count your calories.
It'll be a half a burger.
Right.
Yeah, I still fuck with a burger. Or it can be a slider.
Right.
Since you can still have what you want.
What calorie count are you at?
I'm on the calorie count still 1700. 16, 1700.
So say you eat you a nice Whopper.
Ooh,
and they say that Whopper gonna put you
That
Whopper gonna put you up at what, 700?
Man, probably in 700.
That Whopper by itself.
Damn,
It's
700.
about 7, 8.
Yeah.
Basically, man, you get a Whopper, fries, and a salty fry.
You all in it for
That's your meal
for the rest of the day.
Yeah, get done.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, you know, you do a little miniature slide or something. Like,
what about a Whopper Junior?
Whopper Junior, the kid got a calorie counter too.
It's about it's about half of that 7. You about
if you want to do the whole meal, man, I suggest you do a Whopper Junior, a small fry.
Yeah.
You know,
what
something
about
like that.
Sochi pop? What
Leave
about
the Sochi pop alone. Get some water, shit, a Gatorade, and half of that, man.
Right.
So yeah, that been working for me, man. Just watching, you know what I'm saying, actually when I'm eating, notice that, you know, when I
noticed
eat heavy.
different. I noticed because a few weeks ago, you see your tummy be almost up in your chest.
Man.
I've experienced it myself personally. You know, I look down and my shit be up. I'm like, damn, I got that hump. I give myself the fan test. How hard am I head? Boop. If I start, boop.
Make your chest look small.
Everything just jammed together.
So I noticed too, man, that if I do overeat, man, I pay for it.
You feel bad, huh?
Yeah, I pay for my stomach is full fast. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it shrinks. The less you put in it, the smaller it gets.
Yeah.
The only reason why we full is because we're stretching the stomach now. When we feel ourselves full like that, you stretch the stomach.
Then I be like,
that helps you because your mind is kicking in too.
Yeah.
It's mentally, it's affecting your mind that you know that you're doing something that you're not.
Then I'm kind of regurgitating that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Because your mind and your body starting to work together.
I'm like, shit.
You it's like baby bird.
Yeah. And the egg comes out my stomach. I'm like, God, I feel full. And oh man, it comes up. So I'm like, I guess eat how I supposed to, man. Sticking to it, man.
Well, that's the whole thing with the lap band surgery. They just make your stomach
smaller so that you can't stuff it. You know what I mean? Because people just overconsume.
Sometimes people steal.
That was my problem.
And you can do that, and then imagine you have a burger at 11:30, 12, a burger, some fry, and a Sochi. And then you turn around for dinner and have some chicken. And some taters mashed with some gravy. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a little macaroni cheese. Maybe some macaroni.
That's kind of what you was coming up. We was talking coming up. You gotta have 3 meals a day.
And that's bullshit. You don't need 3 meals a day.
If you're not that active, you don't need 3 meals.
Yeah, right. Unless you want to be obese.
Yeah. And that's what the biggest problem with America.
I mean, if you're gonna snack some shit,
United States of America.
Snack
right. You know they want everybody to make money. They want the dairy people that's dealing with eggs and milk and all that and bacon. They want to push breakfast on it.
the meat industry.
They want to push three.
The meat industry.
Exactly. Food period. They want to tell you need 3 eggs.
Well, then that's when capitalism kick in.
You know?
Because they got enough.
Shit,
There's no need for anybody to go hungry in this world. Everybody
got more.
something
You
to
know all the shit we waste.
Man, there's no need for anybody to be hungry in this
Well, you
world.
know, if you poor, you're out the door, man.
Yeah,
You know how
poor
it is.
countries and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Because
You know,
that's
I'm just saying,
capitalism.
but to be one of the richest countries in the world,
Yeah,
you
it
know,
shouldn't be
then you
none of
don't
that.
apply yourself. It shouldn't be, but they don't want to give you nothing, man. They say, fuck that.
Then
With that being said, Fist Blaster,
Yo.
what's in your head this Saturday, man? How you been? The United
good,
States
man.
of America would like to know.
I'm good, man. Praise God.
Praise God.
I've been slipping on my pimping
Uh-oh.
as far as my
Pimp
my
slap.
health is concerned. You know what I'm saying?
And how you been
Yeah.
slipping? Let the
Well, I
world
just
know.
ain't been. I
On
just
your
ain't
deen.
been.
You ain't
I
been
just
on
ain't
your
been on
deen.
my deen. I ain't been doing my calorie counting. You know, I
Right.
ain't been hitting the gym like I'm supposed to. I've been bullshitting the United States of America, but I'm about to tighten it back up, man.
Yeah,
But what I've been doing, man, I start educating myself, man. God damn it, you remember when we were talking
Yes,
about that
sir.
conversation, man? I said, fuck this shit, man.
Right.
I've been educating myself on these stocks, man.
Yes.
And,
Stocks, investment.
yeah. So I made a couple investments. I made a couple long-term investments. I made a short-term,
Right.
investment that's kind of volatile.
Right.
AMC, if anybody out there in the United States of America
AMC.
is into the stocks, you know where I'm coming from. Gorillas up. Yeah,
right.
man. So I'm hoping that volatile one, man. I'm really watching that one real close.
Fluctuating, yes,
Real
yes.
close.
Yeah.
Bro Sam tried to get in on
Yeah.
it, man, but they
Man,
cheated
they
him out of it.
shiz me,
They
man.
cheated him
What
out of it.
happened, man? For those who just educate the
Well,
people.
shit,
on
it
that.
was,
How they
it wasn't.
chip you? How
It
they
wasn't
chip
the
you?
program
Is he
itself.
gonna say the pro?
Well, it wasn't. It wasn't.
It wasn't the program.
It wasn't stash.
Wasn't
Okay.
stacked.
It wasn't them. It was my bank.
The bank that you.
They
were
fucked me
involved
up,
with.
man. I guess you know what I'm saying. They try to look out for it just in case somebody trying to go into your account
Right,
or try to
right.
fraud
Fraudulent.
shit.
Mhm.
Like you know what I'm saying. But I tell you, shit, money was in there. But you know I'm all happy and shit. I'm like, woo,
Yeah,
get
right,
rid up.
right.
And then next thing you know, I get a thing to my bank denied my shit. And I'm like, what the hell wrong with them?
Right,
They fucking with my money. So it was a bank behalf, but man, I was happy, man.
Yeah. So they did me like that too. I made an investment into a company. I just put $200 in there. The United States of America. I think the shares was like. I think they was like at the time they was like $8 a share. A promising company. High Tide is a Canadian
Company.
marijuana company, man. But it's real promising. I did the investigation. You do it as well. So I threw my money in there. You know what I'm saying? And then that motherfucker went from from $8 a share, it shot up to $8.50. Real quick, $8.50.
So you done made 50 cents per share so far.
Yeah, that quick, right? But unbeknownst to me, just like bro, later on, they hit me up talking about my money wasn't available at that time. Some old funny shit, right?
Yes, sir.
I said, ain't that some shit? So I said, God damn it. And I started to redo my order right then. I should have. But I said, man, let me take a nap. Let me go on, take
So
a
you
nap.
saying it was some powers that be that kind of blocked you out of that
Out of that $8 shot?
Out of that $8 shot?
I kind of believe, yeah. So when I woke back up, I took me a little nap as I thought about it. I woke back up, motherfucker was up to 840 something. Now I'm sitting there thinking, goddamn Cheese, should I hit the button? Goddamn Cheese, what you to do? Now I'm tripping. I said, Cheese, stop this shit.
Getting obsessed like getting a
Stop
bug.
this shit.
Fuck around and get a bug.
Yeah, right. And be hitting the button. The
Hit the
everything
button
in the stock.
yeah.
You feel
You
me?
know,
Now you
yeah.
think the whole stock market about to go down.
Oh, my
It's been
God,
around
right?
for ages.
Oh, real talk.
That's
So-
some scary shit though.
So yeah,
It's a gamble. Because you know, they can roll the dice and everything you done went into could get shabbled.
right.
You
real
know,
talk.
or you can become an overnight success story.
Do that.
But my question is, so when is it a good time to buy a share for those who who don't understand the market and stocks, and when is it a good time to buy a share?
You want to pay attention to the company that you are trying to invest in first.
So investigate the company in which you want to
research the company, and after you research the company, then you watch for a dip. You read the graph and watch for a dip.
Mm-hmm.
Once it dips, that's the best time. For long term, you can buy it whenever you want to.
Into any company.
Whenever you want to.
You might want to set up something for your child. A hedge fund, so you invest in Walt Disney.
You can put it in whenever you want. You don't have to wait for a dip.
Right.
But if you're just trying to jump in, make a few dollars, you want to wait for a dip. When it goes, that when the dip is.
Yeah, but explain what a dip is.
A dip is when us ignorant people who don't know about the game, when we think they say the stock is crashed, that's a dip where you buy in, actually, because it's going to recover and go back up. So during the dip, you get in and buy up as much as you can when it's low, and then ride it back up.
Right.
So when it dips, you buy.
So buy it when it dips.
Yes. Yes.
It's a gamble because it might not always go back up, but most likely it will.
Hey, divided states.
And how long should you let it ride if it don't go up? Should you just let it ride, or should you sail back and get out?
At that point, every man is for himself.
Right. Then you have to judge it for yourself. Gauge it basically.
Try to save at least 3/4 of your money. Now, if you see like close to a quarter of your money just dissipating, you should think about getting out of it.
Yeah.
You know, because there's always going to be a risk.
Because, brothers ain't in the hood every day talking about stock and investments.
No,
it's almost like a dead, they don't even exist.
Right.
In a lot of circles that I ran in personally, for myself, it did, but like I said, I had to give it up for my cousin, may he rest in peace, one of my older cousins, man. And, his name was blah, blah, blah. His name was blah, 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 but he was telling us young, like I said, about 10, 11 years old, about stocks and bonds and shares and investments way back then. And he read the stock market. When there was newspapers back then, when you wanted to read the market, you pop open a newspaper and go into it and see, and I used to do it all the time. He'd put on his glasses and, you'd be up in there all day long, circling stuff. And
that's another thing, divided states of America. I have not been this intrigued by anything.
You told me that
in a very, very long time,
man.
I find myself wake up, I'm studying, I'm researching all day long during my entire free time. I got the music playing in the background or whatever.
Basically, you're just getting the information because you already know the game because it's pretty much the dope game. It's pretty much that.
Right.
But you're getting the terminology so you can transfer the information.
So right. Well, what this means, and what does this flag mean, and what is a dip, and what is a squeeze, and all that type shit.
You know what I'm saying? It's good to educate yourself in something that you involving yourself in, and if you put money up in there, that's
better know what
throwing money in the fireplace, and just hoping to do something and not really knowing the lingo. So basically, in other words, the United States of America, that investment is wise. And to those young players out there getting all this paper, Himalayas, niggas, stop, pop, pop, Sha'Carrie, plop, pop, pop.
Quit buying shit that has no value.
Investing in some stock. Start playing the stock market and start putting that money and let that money work for you. Instead of working for them.
I can only imagine back in the days if I would have been doing
you might not be somewhere in the bow. I might not even be living in the United States. I have a home here, but I'll be all
I know I'll be in the beach somewhere, goddamn.
But like I said though,
with a butler,
it depends on how you apply, because that information never left my head, once you start telling us about that, but it was just something I never dove into, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not one that really likes to gamble, you know what I'm saying?
I didn't, because I always thought it was more to
it than that, right?
You needed more money.
And that's another thing.
No,
you don't
but it's not as big of a gamble as you say,
right?
Because you can play it safe like Bro do. Bro play it safe. He's got secured his investments.
He's got investment in already secured companies and entities, like the bird, like the big.
take risks.
The
I like
Walmarts
to take
and
risks. The bigger the risk,
the Walt
the bigger
Disney.
the risk, the bigger the
payout,
reward
yes.
of the United States of America.
My initial going into it, I thought that I would buy stuff that I knew I used personally and other people use.
Okay.
Right.
And that's how I started my investment. Now, mind you, if I had more cash to put into it, I would be in a better position. But I got enough to put in there to, it fluctuates.
He got enough, bro. His shit is brewing. He's got a stew on the pot.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And
It's good to get in and see what it does, man.
Yeah, man, Drew got a pot on the stove and it's bubbling right now.
I want it to bubble over.
When you get that,
The same, yeah.
that's when you know it, and you hear that, it's burning up the eye.
Yeah.
You know,
Hey, that's what I got. That's that AMC.
It's
Bubbling over there, bubbling.
bubbling.
All I'm waiting for.
Oh yeah.
You let that motherfucker go to sleep? Nigga. Man, I'm selling.
Hitting that stove and that fire alarm go on.
Investment
It's burning.
are important.
Heating up.
United States of
He-
America.
he-
I'll
that
keep
being
you- I'll
said,
keep you posted.
With that being said, your man Young Yoda,
Oh yeah.
on your mind this Saturday, what's on your mind, that is?
I got a few things on my mind.
He's got a few things on his mind.
I'm going to start off with gymnastics. I was just watching
Oh
gymnastics.
man, who still watch the Olympics? By a show of hands.
I peeked at it.
I watched most of the Olympics because it's the world, and I've been watching the U.S. trials, and I was just watching gymnastics. Boy, them people are very, very fit.
Yeah, you have to be a gymnast.
And
I would think you have
Very,
to be.
very fit.
A damn sure wouldn't think I could get on that pole and swim and swap and roll around. I mean, it's a profession, man.
Cause, I used to be into that. I used to do flips and stuff, but I wasn't like a lot of my peers that used to just do thousands of flips in a row.
Did you want to be a gymnast?
To an extent.
Could you see yourself running in tights and flipping on a mat, and other men carrying you over?
Why you gotta be tight? Why you gotta be in tight?
Because there are
But you know what? That is true. That's one of the reasons why I didn't want to.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Because while I'm watching it now, it's men's competition, and then I see this man's penis. I didn't see it out, but I see it in his flips.
So he's jumping.
I'm looking at it. Now I'm watching track and field, and I'm seeing the same thing. And I'm like, I wish women's basketball would go to that, but that's a different story. But
it was the uniform
Yeah.
that
Bro,
kind of fucked with.
Hey, bro, seen him hit that flip. Did you see it in
no,
time?
when he was
Bro,
on the
see
rings,
him move.
he was on the rings. He was on the rings, and he spread himself out, and he had his legs straight, and
and his gunzos was out.
That's
in
not
the,
something
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? If you look in the middle of the TV, that's where
You see, he's
was.
weird though, huh?
Well, the reason why they just in the tight, because they don't want nothing shit get in their way. Can't nothing
Yeah,
back
you
in
know,
there.
Well, you know what? I
It's
used
all
to wrestle a
necessary.
long time ago, and that was
Bro,
I think that's the reason why I didn't go as far as I'm pretty good. But it was the uniform.
Wrestling?
The uniform is what kind that leotard, that bodysuit. I just couldn't get over the bodysuit part,
Yeah.
man. I mean, and I'm
It's
like,
tight on you,
nigga
man.
gotta be more professional.
Nigga,
Yeah.
confident in itself, but
Yeah, but I'm just
I don't want
saying,
everybody
It
to see
didn't,
it.
it didn't bother you that you would be straddled over a man?
I mean-
and both of y'all.
Hey man, you know
Y'all's
what?
anatomy is
makes
like
me- it
kind of
makes me-
matched
I'ma
up
tell you
against
one
each
day.
other.
One day I thought about it. One day I thought about it. Hold on, I'm gonna elaborate on that. I thought about it, and I'm like, what would that sport derive from? You know, two motherfuckers rolling around on
What
each
would
other.
it derive
Yeah,
from?
where did wrestling come from? Look, no disrespect to any wrestlers now. I'm talking about Roman Greco shit, not the WWF, top WWE.
Even though they wear the tights.
And they wearing I'm talking about where did it come from? See two men,
Grappling.
wrestling, rolling around on each other. I mean, it's certain positions where your ass is somebody's face. You in somebody's
That's what I'm
section.
saying.
And
He
you
done got you.
and you holding him and you got it
69
on
position. He
position.
got you tied up.
Made me wonder where the sport
Stepped
derived
all in
from.
your shit.
Made me wonder where it derived
There's
from.
actually they actually start you off when somebody's on all fours.
Oh yeah, well it
And
depends how you
somebody goes
score.
top
You
of
go
it.
to if you first you go to the ground, you go
Yeah.
up, and
Somebody
if
behind.
someone takes you down, whoever gets taken down, boom, winds up on the bottom. Now you gotta submit yourself. You gotta
To whatever he got for you.
You gotta form a position, and now he's gotta get in whatever stance he's gonna use once they blow the whistle. Then you now he.
No shit.
And when you go, you meet
Before it even start.
And you just start with you down all four.
You're here.
Oh yeah, standing up at
You're
first.
here. You know what I mean?
Standing here.
Here. And then when they hit the whistle, and then I take you to the ground, I get the point.
They
That's
stop.
a wrap. All right. Now,
You get
the
on.
person that
You
got
The
the person that got
straddle him.
Bro, what that was? The
You
person that got
straddle him.
pinned,
You go from
yeah.
the side. You come from the
Person
side.
that got took down.
It's not doggy style. Let it go.
You sidestepping. It's a sidestep. It's a sidestep. And it depends on what kind of position. If there's a position where you can put your hand here, you can't lock them in the elbow. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Then you can place your hand up underneath.
Oh no! Oh,
You know.
Get up underneath there.
Get him underneath there, you hold him there. That mean you can force the
Yeah.
elbow
So
out.
where did this shit
Yeah.
derive from again?
I think maybe
From Rome.
Grease.
Greece, man.
Greece somewhere.
Probably. You know what?
Hey, what was the
It's
motherfucker
Pride
saying?
Week. It's Pride Week. Pride Month.
But it was another thing that kind of threw
Hey,
me off.
when
I learned that being in a missionary,
uncomfortable.
but being in a missionary position is actually a defense. You understand? Where
Because
if you're on your back, that's actually a way to keep people off of you.
Well, with your
know what I'm
legs,
saying? Yeah.
definitely. And you can move around,
and you can
definitely.
move. So
The key is to not get pinned, which is a form of submission.
Form of submission.
Hey, boy, you get pinned.
Hey, y'all remember that movie?
Don't get pinned in prison.
So,
Hey, we're
Yeah.
doing homosexuality.
Y'all remember that movie Ladies Man?
Yeah.
How Will Ferrell he was
Man.
wrestling. He always wants to wrestle. So they always wrestle. You shine this stuff over there, the oil. Read this stuff. You always want to wrestle them, man. You always want to take them down and wrestle. Like, you know what I'm saying? In that part, he was in that movie, he was gay.
Oh, he was?
Oh, you want the rest?
I had a
think
cousin that always used to want to wrestle. That's how I got good at it. Because he always wanted to wrestle. But I didn't like the shit at all. But I had to defend myself.
You know, I'm just saying, slap boxing.
So I learned I'm not getting pinned.
I didn't like it at all.
At all.
It's like some wine. It's a required taste. It's like some wine. Wrestling is a required taste.
Forced into shit.
You know what I'm saying? So on your mind, that was one thing on your mind was
Gymnastics.
Gymnastics.
Yeah,
Yo,
track
man,
and field in general.
The one. I don't know about you, bro.
Yeah.
How's
Oh,
your
man, you know, just spiritualities.
Mm.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
Spiritualities.
Spiritualities.
Okay.
Just trying to
Getting in
line,
touch with.
just trying to line up with the path that's righteous. Walk amongst the upright. You know what I'm saying? Just, no one's perfect. You know what I'm saying? But I think every day you're blessed to see. You should be working on some. You know what I'm saying? Physically, you know, spiritually, mentally, financially. So just on that type of stuff, keeping all that extra bullshit off my plate.
Mm-hmm. I woke up, I seen you walking the other
I'm
morning.
walking it out, man. You know, I'm melanated, man.
Bro,
I was
hey,
on
bro
the
got a
sun,
nice stride on it
under the
too.
sun.
It was sweating.
Man, I was striving,
You was
melanated, man. I know,
I said,
rise
"Go
up
get
this
in here."
morning, smile at the rising sun. Tree little bear.
I was having a
Beside my
conversation.
doorstep.
I was having a conversation with ex-thug. He told me he could get out there and run from baseline to Broadway in under 14 minutes. You think you could do that?
No, but I've seen Bug do it. When Bug can run from
Yeah.
I don't know about today, but I know he's used to
Hey,
it.
Bug,
Bug
Bug
a
looking
long
good,
time, but Bug looks great.
Bug looking
Blah blah blah
good.
looks great right now. I mean, he looks great, man.
I've been on the show.
And I told him, yeah, you know, it's Thug, man, from the land of Thug.
Yeah. I was trying to give it.
But how far though? Let me hear it.
He
From
said,
baseline to Broadway.
Yeah, probably, you know what?
14 minutes.
hell no.
Broadway. I don't know about
Broadway.
Broadway. Hey, you know what? That's 14 minutes is a long time.
Yeah, because I watched
And when
track
you
and field.
running, that's really not.
I think I give Bug 17 minutes, man.
Depends on the
17
pace
minutes.
too.
Depending on his back, I think he can do it. We don't know. Bug might have some
Because
wins.
I say baseline to
When
southern.
I be walking around the little field,
What?
I be looking at
Baseline to southern.
15 minutes?
No.
Jogging?
No,
No,
you
bro.
driving
Hell
real
no.
slow then, real.
Yeah.
Hell
basically
yeah, you
walking.
jogging real
You
slow.
basically
I'm
speed
giving a
walking.
baseline
You basically
southern.
speed.
But
Cause
you ain't giving him like
when
he
I
got no
normal walk,
win though. If he
you gotta
if he
understand,
got
I get the
win,
southern myself myself in about 11 minutes. And
Walking?
12 walking. A good
Yeah, that's what I'm
12,
saying.
13
If
minutes.
you running,
About a
bro.
good 15 minutes, I get there just at a regular. And I'm not even talking about
Hey,
speed walk.
the average human will knock down a mile within about, bust me out, about 12 minutes.
That's probably average.
You gotta understand, when I be walking around this track,
About
I'm
12
looking at the
minutes.
time, man, I'm thinking like, man, I done walked it, man, I done already lapped that shit, it ain't took me that long. Like, I already went around this motherfucker that many times.
Now,
It's only been
Vineyard
7 minutes.
to baseline, man, that's a pretty nice.
I think he can do
Bro,
that.
from Vineyard to baseline,
That's a
I
nice
know, but
stretch.
you walking,
That's a
you
half
must
mile.
be
You
doing
can basically sprint
If
that.
somebody starts you off on baseline, say you ain't gotta walk out the hood. They just start you right on Vineyard. Right on Vineyard.
Yeah, right on the street, right
and you striking toward
And you
baseline.
striking toward baseline and walking, it'll probably take you about 8 minutes.
Yep.
8 minutes.
But if you
jogging, probably 5 to 6.
Yep.
Depending on your stride.
My thing was, I didn't think he could jog that way. I know he could get from baseline to Broadway, but jogging the whole way, I didn't think he could do that.
I seen Bug jog.
Yeah. I don't know if he got that much wind though. That's a lot of wind.
What was that? Recently?
No, hell no.
I'm talking about today. I'm talking about yesterday. I'm talking to Bug.
I don't know. He might be about.
He said he could do it. I didn't doubt him. My doubt was he couldn't run constantly.
Is this man sprinting?
I agree. Of course he's going to have to sprint at some point.
It's got to be a
It's
jog.
not a
trot. But a jog.
Yeah,
because I trot. When I go, I do a little trot. My trot is just
trot.
It's just to accelerate my heart, to get my blood pumping better.
Because we were watching track
You
and
know what I'm
field,
saying?
and they were with the long distances, and I was like, they had to keep a pace. So I'm like, well, you couldn't do that. He's like, yes, I could. I said, you couldn't keep that pace, and while somebody's chasing you for 2 miles right now. He said he could do it, but he couldn't do it in the heat, which is what I was trying to get to do. I said, because I'll ride right next to you and watch you do it.
Which is what I was trying to get him to
You
do.
want to see the man, that's that.
I want to see how determined he was talking about how he could do it. Like he said, he could do it
That's
easy.
that violence against one another.
I say the best way to do it.
You want to see that man stroke out.
I tell you this.
I wanted to see how dedicated he was to do it.
I tell you this. To put him on the test.
Shut that down.
To put him on the test. Now I'm on the treadmill. I'm on a treadmill on a 3.5. Now 3.5 is nice to the steady pace. 3.5. I'm running like 6 minutes.
How far you getting in that 6 minutes?
Not no mile. Not no nothing. Not even a half one.
No.
So you gotta think, how fast is this man running? Because a 4.0
That's
what I was saying. Cause I just got off.
Well, that's how they ride in that.
You would do that in intervals, though.
In
You would have to do that in intervals. You would be running and then slow down to a jog. You feel me? Then you will run some more and slow down to another. You're not trotting. You're not going to get there trotting.
Because we were talking about competition, and they got to keep a pace. Either you're going to fall
a
behind.
4.0 is a
or
good
you gonna run.
Get on that treadmill, hit a 4.0 and jog just for 8 minutes and see how far you get.
You're not going to get far. Well, you can, but you have to pace yourself.
He right at 4.0.
If you start right on Vineyard and you run about a 4.4, a 4.0 in 8 minutes, you're going to be there in about 4 minutes if you're running that fast.
Yeah,
you're going to be there in about 4 minutes.
Keeping up the pace.
Like
I was saying, it's easier in a gym on a treadmill. That's why I was like, well, how you know you can do that right now? And I was like, you been on a treadmill or something? He's like, no, he just know because that's what he's used to being able to do. Yeah, but you couldn't tell me when the last time he did it.
I remember last time I seen him, we was in our teens. We was in our teens. I say about 18.
And I got bad knees. I can't jog. I gotta either sprint or I walk.
You know what I'm saying?
Jogging
when was the last time you got up to a full sprint? Man, I mean just I mean you moving.
Chasing after a girl.
I did it a few months ago. Oh yeah, you moving. It's a different kind of fool. It's like
I have problems keeping my 40 times because just thinking of what am I doing.
It's a different. It's an
It's
engine.
too much thinking.
Yeah.
But it's been.
Daddy shark. Daddy shark.
6 to 7 years. Last time I did, I blew out a hamstring.
I did it out here one day, man. I busted myself up for about 3 weeks.
Hey, I'm reading something right here.
Nutty.
It says every man should aspire
to be better.
Well, of course. But it says every man should aspire to run a mile
every day
in 6 minutes.
See, I told you. 8 minutes is a long time.
A non-competitive, relatively in shape runner usually completes 1 mile in about 9 to 10 minutes.
I'm telling you, man, when you moving. I'm not talking about no trap. I'm talking about jogging.
If you are new to running, you might run 1 mile in closer to 12 to 15 minutes.
And that's being new.
And you gotta think about that track. You gotta run around that track 4 times.
For it to be a mile.
Yeah. And I can do it. I don't want to.
Yeah, right.
So from baseline to Southern, is that a mile?
Yeah. And Bud wanted to run 2 miles in 14 minutes.
That's what I said. No.
No, but I said maybe the Southern, but not to no bait.
That's what I said. Hell no.
Broadway, you gotta understand. You gotta hit Rosary, boo. Then you gotta hit Broadway.
That's why I was saying we gotta keep a pace.
Nah, he can't.
That's why I said hell no.
You would have to keep a It has to be
now, that's what I was saying. He said all the way to Broadway.
Right.
Real talk.
He said 14 minutes. He said 14 minutes all the way to Broadway. I was saying hell no.
That's a lightweight sprint. We were watching it, and they fight for position. You know, they moving fast. People almost falling. You know what I'm saying?
But I think Bud can get a mile. I think Bud can get
for sure.
To Southern.
Yeah.
14 minutes, yes.
14.
I give 14.
If he can jog, if anybody can jog, he can do that. If you can jog, he can do. That's not.
You heard they said an out of shape person can do it in 12.
Right.
But
I give Bud 12.
12, 15.
Because they're gonna be a lot of walk.
I can say like that. Just because you may look good, don't mean
you function
heart,
good.
right?
But you know your car can have not a scratch on it, baby. Sitting on 28s, 2050s, sitting on 50s. You in the clouds, you know, but underneath that hood might be told back underneath that candy
like
paint.
I said, just because you thin don't mean you in shape.
Right.
That heart muscle's a motherfucker. You gotta have a
fall out.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Bug talking about running here to that. Hope you in that type of shape, brother.
Blah.
Yeah. That's why I was trying to see if he was really talking about he could do it. Like I do it right now.
Hell no, I know my ass.
He definitely made it. He definitely made it to say. Not in his heat.
You damn sure pushing yourself.
In other words, I ain't finna do it right now.
Yeah. So all
in other words, you'll never know.
So, like, share, subscribe.
Yes, sir. YouTube.
Go to YouTube and subscribe.
Full episodes.
Go on ahead and do that. If you ain't doing nothing else and you got a little time on this fine Sachi.
Anybody got any topics, man? We need to. Hey, man, let's talk about this, man. That building that done fell, man. And what is that, Miami?
Took me out.
Where is that? You didn't hear about that?
I have not heard about that.
Snip, come on, Snip.
Yeah, I heard.
Is it in Miami?
It's in Miami. No, it's in Florida. I don't know Miami. Florida. I know Florida for sure.
Man,
I know they've been looking for 100 people. When I first seen it,
yeah. It was from the hurricane.
Yeah,
I don't.
From a tornado?
No,
just because.
No, bro. They had about 10, 15 years ago, a while back. I don't remember the exact date. Divided States of America. No, they had an inspection, and the inspectors let them know, hey man, this motherfucker is sinking like 2 centimeters a year. So they knew this shit like 10, 15 years ago, a long time ago.
Man, you know.
It's to neglect.
They didn't want to spend that money, dude. They rather play with people. They rather play with people's lives than fix the problem and continue to get your money. Continue to provide a good service. And that's what's wrong.
How many people? 108?
108 people missing. Because the building fell on them. And you know what missing means? Dead, man.
Under the rubber.
Because nobody just disappeared.
Nah, that rubble fell on those people, man.
Nah, ain't nobody, it ain't at work.
Man. God have mercy on them people's soul, because that's what I mean. That's what I mean. That stuff right there. Now, if a person comes and forewarn you, they forewarned you 10, 15 years ago, and you just...
This motherfucker sinking.
It gets ignored and shit.
Well, because you can take one people's, that's just an opinion of someone. So you can go get your own architect that represent you and your company and your interests and tell him otherwise. You don't know what you're talking
but
about.
But once somebody tell you though it's sinking, it's your responsibility to go do that or take
you know how that goes. Oh, you know how it goes. Right. Well, you're telling me to spend multi-millions
It's your
of dollars.
responsibility to get the second opinion.
Yeah. And then that second opinion is you probably gonna seek after somebody that represent you and your interests to tell the world, Craig. You know what I'm saying? That this is all right. This guy is just wasn't on his meds. He don't know what he's doing. You know, in other words, you know, to save that money, and then, like you said, 15 years later, you have this catastrophe. And then people that lost their life. What kind of building was it? An apartment building?
Big ass apartment building.
Wow.
Damn! People living in there?
Where was it at? Where was the demographics of the apartment building? The complex. Where was it?
I don't know.
I want to get out.
It was in the lower parts of the town.
Was it high price condo?
No.
Oh, of course.
Was it money on the water?
No.
Somewhere in South Florida.
I believe it was close to the water.
Where it was?
But it looked like it was in a shanty town.
Tell me where it was.
Seriously, didn't want to know where it was.
Where it was, and I'll tell you why I feel now.
Oh, we know why.
Because it probably was a bunch of poor folk that it fell on.
You know what?
I'm not even going to say. I'm not even going to say
man.
no particular color because I'm guaranteed it was a mixture of a lot of poor folk. That's all I'm saying. And that's why they ignored it.
Man, you know what, man? I know we probably discussed this already, but I'm so sick and tired.
Man, talk to me.
Of the opposite, the op.
You know, I was reading the word the other day.
The op.
Who's the op?
The opposite of a man.
The op.
The op.
Opposite of a man.
Calling it the
woman.
The woman.
The monkey.
The woman.
Oh, the woman. Uh-oh. I was reading about that. I was in the word the other day.
I'm telling you, man.
And we were reading about the woman. The woman came from man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but I'm so sick and tired of the
woman came from man.
The entitlement, or they feel that divided states. Now I ain't hating.
Hold on now, divided states of America. He's not saying that all women feel entitled.
No, not all. Now some may not. You know what I'm saying?
But
the
still
one
having an issue with
the majority of feeling
but
that.
What is your problem with it, Truth?
Because they feel that their sexual organ is more important than the male sexual organ. And we went over this, but I still got that problem.
You talking about this pie?
Man, because they feel that it's payment. Like, I'm giving you this, you owe me. And I repeat, the late great DMX said, I gave you what you gave me, and that was a nut. Now,
you get it.
Now, I made you feel good. You made me feel good. We even.
Rest in peace, sex.
Now they say, well, I don't need you to make me feel good. I don't need you to make me feel good.
I mean, I want to come in.
So why is that so important?
I want to jump in the water. I want to jump in the pot with you. I want to get in that stew with you and ball with you.
Boil with you. Just tell me why, ladies. Tell me why.
I believe it's because men.
Okay.
I think men put them there.
Okay. They put it on the pedestal.
Whatever you want to call it, man. The puss jar, the pedestal, whatever you want to call it, man. I think that it's just certain, it's a state of mind. It's a state of mind. It only comes from, a person convincing you about how powerful the muscle is. We already know how powerful that muscle is. We know. But
so you blame it on men then?
How powerful is that muscle to that individual? And is he fooping? Is he fooping and throwing his coat over puddles? You know what I'm saying? So your red bottoms don't get wet.
Be more like
I'm saying that's what that mean. Or are you just a woman that don't get me wrong?
But they use that though, yo, to get something. You know what I'm saying? I'm not
well, because they've been talking. Oldest profession known to man is selling private. And I guarantee you, why wasn't full of men, a bunch of men.
I believe it's a confusion between women before the women's movement, before 1950. I think there's a disconnect from then to before. Because before, women were being run by men. They couldn't do anything. They were second-class citizens pretty much. Now that they're not, they still want to be treated with the same equal but unfair treatment. Because they still want to be pampered and chased and courted and sent and being put in front of all men's other agendas.
Damn, man, I'm about to leave the United States of America.
I'm going to need to back that up, Sniff.
Please back that. I was on the phone.
You know what, the man? Come on, man.
Repeat that, please.
There's a disconnect from the confusion of the 1950s before they had the women's movement to before they had the women's movement when men were controlling and doing everything for women. Now women can do everything for themselves, but they still want to be that submissive person.
Right.
You know, they still want to be that taken care of by men.
Okay.
Or they feel that we should still do that.
Even though
they still have the
capability of doing it themselves.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, okay, whatever. But I'm saying that I'm telling them that it's not more important. Hey!
But bro bring up a hell of a point. The ones, you know,
now you know it's some captains
not
out
only
there.
do they think
Come on,
but
man,
a
there's
lot
some
of men make them think.
There are a lot of captains out there.
Yes.
There's a lot of captains out there just ready to put on their cape.
And they make them
some of them
think,
don't even
bro,
take
you
the
know
cape
what I'm
out. Some of them don't even take the cape out. My thing is, how many women truly want to be saved from the burning building, and how many women want to find their own way out?
Yeah.
That's what it boils down to.
Well,
Do you want to get rescued, or you want to show the man that you just as equally smart and strong and find your own way out the fight?
I was told.
That's what it boils down to.
I was told that I can't go as long as a woman can go without it. I'm like, why not? I said, what you gonna die? What you gonna do?
Your private might get hot. That pistol get hot sometimes.
Yeah, now,
Do you think you
that
Can you go long?
think you
Do you
can?
think
Yes.
how long can you
You
go
think
without
you can
buying
beat
you
the woman without the?
Yes.
You think you can go
Say
longer
it.
than a
You-
woman?
Yeah.
Without even
No.
jacking without even putting it on your foreskin?
They go put.
Are you
they gonna rub their
Do you
foot?
have to? Oh, so you
No
can't
foreskin rub.
So you
Hold
can't
on,
skin
hold
rub
on.
it.
Divided States of America. How long can you hold out, woman or man? And can men hold out longer than women without sex?
Yes.
I mean, you can't touch your privates now. We
Bro,
mean like
I'm-
not even jacking yourself. You can't even jack. You can't even edge. You can't do nothing. You can't use a side. Can't slide up under the water faucet in the tub. You can't do none of that. Can't
Y'all on your own,
Can't
man.
let the shower
I'm giving
hit
up
you.
quick.
Can't let the shower.
Y'all on your own.
Jumping ship.
He's jumping ship.
Quick. I ain't
Yo,
gonna
man,
lie,
true.
bro. Like,
Yes, I think I can. Yes.
How long do you think you can go?
Longer than one.
a month.
Longer than one.
He said longer than a
Longer than a woman.
He said he gonna go. Your man Yoda, how long can you go? Ship jumper right there.
Ship jumper.
Man, that
I
guy back
learned
is so
control
strong.
and discipline
That's right. Young Yodi on that ship,
About-
baby.
Now that's
15 years ago.
Well, okay.
Bang bang.
I don't know about
You
this.
don't know.
I went to jail
We go again.
for 2 months straight. Didn't even think about sex. That's
Okay.
when I gained self-control over myself.
You ain't in jail no more.
Yeah.
There's no way in the world you can lay up in that room and let your duty be dry for 2 months. You can't do that now. I beg to differ that.
Because
I beg to differ. That back strong when it comes to
Two
working.
months?
if
Boy,
I
that
wanted
B
to, I
cell.
could.
Nah.
Now, I don't think I would want to do that. See, that I don't.
When you bring it up jail,
but the
man,
sheriff,
come on, man. You can't
but that's
bring
on
up
just
jail.
touching myself.
You can't
That's
bring
what
jail
I'm talking about,
up.
just touching myself. Now that I broke it down to myself, that I'm doing most of the work when it comes to me and the woman. Yeah, I'm doing most of the work.
But you
I
can't
can't
touch
touch you and
yourself,
jack off
though.
because you felt some kind of way.
You
You
can't
had a
touch
roommate.
yourself.
That's what I'm saying.
You never be playing with yourself while this dude was above you or below you.
I just didn't
Did
have
you
the
have that
urge at
complex?
all. It just didn't
Man,
cross
your
my
jail
mind at
sucks.
all.
You ain't even thinking about
Who
it.
can play with themselves?
There's a lot of people. Cause I went to when you go to the porta potty, I
How
was
long
in
was you
you
in
go to
there?
the porta potty and
How long
you
was
see
you in there?
white piss everywhere.
2 months.
2 months.
Yeah.
Okay. I told you that.
So and
You was
that's
still shitting. You was
I
still
can't
shitting
give
street
it.
food. You hadn't ran to your street food yet. You was see after you done been in there for a while, son. Man,
you pulling on. You getting a Fifi bag? Something.
I ain't never get no Fifi bag.
You got that Fifi hand.
When you had that Fifi hand, the chop. That shotgun.
Man, I was regular.
That shotgun hand.
I was regular in the motherfucker.
No, my thing is, your man True said he can go longer without plugging into a socket.
Longer than a woman can. Yeah.
Because you're doing other work.
Man,
just imagine you got to work that magic stick.
I want to break them down a couple of pads.
They need to be knocked down a few bags. What movie is that?
Knocked down 3 bags.
That's one of my favorites. Both fingers.
Who is it then? What's
I'm looking at Eddie Murphy.
Cat. Both fingers. Both fingers.
Yeah, both fingers.
I was going to say
Mind head. Keep it together.
Mind head.
One man time.
Keep it together.
I think you had to make a run. Just stop by and drop that off again.
Oh, okay.
When my mom knew, so great.
This could be you, so great.
Whoa.
Hey, I know that's advertising.
This could be you, so great.
Hold on, we might get in trouble now.
No, they love free advertising.
Free advertising for Sofa Ray.
But they don't always like that, because I was bumping 10 Commandments on a video, about 4 years ago?
Don't be giving them no unwanted.
I'm bumping 10 Commandments. I get an email today saying,
you don't own that shit.
You don't own the right. We about to use your shit.
Yeah, because they want to get
Warner Brothers.
Yeah, they want to get paid for that.
3 years ago?
Yeah, Sony Brothers did me like that at a CIA barbecue where I had Michael Jackson painted, but I contested that. I was like, man, I'm just playing the music. They're like, no, this ain't yours. I'm like, but I don't give a
I'm a fan.
It's free publicity. They didn't want it.
Because they want you get paid for residual. This make a motherfucker go out there and buy so for $80.
Not that they ain't asking for you to do that.
Yeah, they can put a strike against us.
Yeah,
putting that up there.
They can. You know what? You ain't seen no Sofa Red here. Sofa who?
No,
Sofa what?
They ain't no Sofa 8.
Hey, we got a
Mr.
McClain say yes. The women's movement changed the roles of male and female. Women don't want to be controlled; they want to be cherished.
We want to be
a priority. Then it makes it easier for
so are you trying to say? Are you trying to say that a woman that's at home and just cooking dinner for her children and her man's while her man's is out there providing, she ain't cherished? He don't love her just as much as that woman out there busting up back.
What about the man want to be
cherished? What about the woman that's at home washing clothes and ironing? And cooking cornbread and
She's saying that they want that to be their choice. They don't want it to be. They don't want it to be made.
Well, you gotta understand. Back then, a woman didn't have no other choice but that role.
Yeah, exactly.
Right,
so that's why they wanted to fight to have the choice to do something different.
Well, the women in that role was soft. They weren't punk bitches. They just didn't have nowhere to go but the home. But when they were able to step outside,
why do they feel that it's more important? Why do they feel this payment for something? Then they tell you, bro, you ain't getting no more.
Read her question.
Because
let me hear her question. Let me hear her statement.
Read
it one more time, if you can, please.
That duty, man.
It said, yes, the women's movement changed the roles of male and female. Women don't want to be controlled; they want to be cherished, made a priority.
I can respect that.
Makes it easier for her to honor the man and submit.
That's all they role was.
If they be cherished, they will honor and submit. But
they were cherished when they were at home cooking the food. They were cherished then.
I respect
they were cherished
then. Women gave women rights.
And I respect
that.
And
they have them.
Yes.
That's all right.
I can respect that, yo. I can respect that.
But private
all I'm saying,
and being able to provide for yourself and duty has nothing to do with it. Okay,
that's where the disconnection come from.
You can go out there and make money like
that's
me.
What it came
what does it
with.
have to do with your duty?
That back in the day before the movement, that's what it came with.
So you said back in the day, a woman just laid at home and just gave up.
And that duty was given up.
Yeah, that's why I was back in the day.
She had the right, but now she has the right
to say no.
I don't want to bear your babies.
But now that's when the oldest profession comes in effect. Yeah.
Now I'm finna go to the brothel.
If you don't, she will.
Now I'm going to the brothel. I'm going to the brothel.
I
believe sex shouldn't be used as no weapon.
But it's marketable now. That's what they say.
It's only a weapon if you're weak to it. If it's your kryptonite, then it's a problem for you.
Yes, it is.
So I'm saying,
last time, speaking of myself,
only way to figure it out, only way to
I guess I'm too prideful, man, because I ain't let you win like that. I'm a competitor.
Exactly. That's what women expect. Women want to be treated equally, but don't want to be treated equally.
I'm just full of that.
That's where the confusion is. You can't say you want to be equal and then expect
So
special treatment.
So the woman hold her private from a man
Because she expects special treatment.
Until she get what she wants.
Because she expects special treatment. She wants you to jump through a hoop. This time it's going to be this spot. It's going to be real big. But the longer the relationship goes, the higher it gets, the smaller it gets.
I just want to ask this question.
For her to be happy.
Can you hold out?
For the pile. It's for her to be happy.
Can you hold out longer than a woman?
Yes.
Ah!
You just blasted.
Yeah.
You hold out longer.
I'm a sport.
No, he already
No, I'm a loser.
The United States of America, Fifth Blast already said he ain't even letting the ship sail with him on. He gonna be on it telling us. He gonna be hitting us.
Yeah, my niggas.
All right now.
One, can
Y'all
you?
be safe out there.
Can you?
Man, but of course, man.
What?
You talking, man. You talking about the Zen master when it comes to controlling that duty.
Duty!
I'm just going to say this. There's power in the word no. Women,
I'm just
feel you, women.
And
I want to be treated equally too.
Yeah, hey man, respect the woman at all times. All I'm saying, that quit using it as a weapon. Quit thinking it's more important than the man.
Do you think men use their penis as weapons?
No, not as much as women do. They might.
What if he's hung like a donkey? He don't use that donkey as a weapon?
He's trying to use it as
to beat that woman over privately.
Here's a twist on it.
Here's a twist on it.
We got a twist. We got to watch it.
Some women withhold sex.
Yes.
Can you handle it if she wants it more than you?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Can you meet a woman? Is there a woman out there that actually exists like that? That
Yes.
more than a man?
Yes.
I'm not talking about pornography.
No. Yes.
I'm talking about in this real three-dimensional world.
Yes.
No, that's on Venus.
But guess what? She wants you to work for it too.
What if she's a worker? What if she a worker?
It's all work. None of them work. They rarely will they jump down and drop and get their eagle on. It's always got to be coerced out of them. And that's be my problem. I'm not finna sit here and debate with you about what we both want.
You got to.
If you want it, we want, let's do it. If not, let's go.
But
so you said that who always got
That's what I mean.
But it's more interesting if you bring it out of them.
Don't you like a little fight? Don't you like a little fight?
If I want it.
Don't you like a little fight?
If I want
So you don't feel like fighting all the time.
If she wanted more than me,
they want it too.
Why I gotta talk you into
And
it?
she wanted more than you.
Ain't that about it?
Women
And why are you
women would
and
never
why she's
admit.
withholding it?
Women would never admit how much they actually want private.
Then why?
I had a source tell me that women don't really be wanting private like that. That's just men be thinking that they want that woman with that dirty ding-a-ling all in her face.
Women want everything else.
You ain't never been with a woman that wanted it?
Oh, no, I ain't said that.
Yes.
I'm talking about, but I'm not
Yes,
saying
say
that.
yes.
Yes, I
Yes,
have.
please. They
I
all
have
wanted
been
it.
a
They
woman,
all
but
wanted
my
it.
thing is-
They all wanted it.
Let me take that back. You ain't never been with a woman that expressed that she wanted it?
That initiated it.
Yes.
Yeah.
But tell me how often.
Yes, that's what
I'm saying that it's been initiated on me, that she started my engine up.
You ain't finna
She
work
came
it.
in and stuck the key in and
It's gotta be somebody. It's gotta be somebody.
My thing,
I
hold on.
have
Now,
been with women. I'm not saying I haven't. I'm like,
But
ask me how often.
now to go back to what you said.
I feel where you come from on that.
To go back what you said, you said not a lot of women from a source. He said not a lot of women want that dirty duty.
That women don't
But
want
there's a lot of men out there don't want that dirty duty either.
You gotta show them
To their woman,
He's
from
a
their
monk.
woman.
He a monk.
No, you gotta be a
He a
monk.
priest.
No,
Why it gotta be dirty though?
Well, you concerned said dirty duty.
All women thinks man's ding-a-lings is
It's dirty.
Every woman thinks a man's
most
ding-a-ling is
Because they think it's
Most
sticking in
men are offering
everything.
it
They
to
think
multiple
ding-a-ling
people.
dirty.
They think they sticking that ding-a-ling in
Because
everything.
that's what
Oh,
most men,
dirty.
because that's their interaction with
You
men.
might been touching money all day, and then you go in and grab your
Rub your
private,
back,
and
rub
you
your
got.
back.
That ain't the reason why they think it's dirty.
They think
now you
somebody
got
didn't
nasty
put it in
money
somebody
there.
else.
Yeah, that's why they think
Well,
it's
I
dirty.
know. Of course, I know that.
They ain't think about none of that.
I'm
You
just
can
saying.
watch
I'm just
that.
trying to keep it PG. I already know what they think.
I'm just saying it's not more important than the male
So I would
organ.
think that we should.
I say it's equally just as important.
it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
And if a woman is at home and you She shouldn't be treated no different if she's at home. If she's a homemaker, she shouldn't be controlled. It's not about control. It's about a role. You shouldn't be feeling dominated. It's about I do this by choice.
And
you know what I'm saying?
Don't use it as a
and
weapon.
if it feels like you're being dominated, then you should get out of there.
And women don't try to control the man with that.
I came up with a saying: stupid is and stupid does. Men do stupid shit to get pussy, and women do stupid shit to keep the dick.
Okay, so
I like that.
That means it's equal.
The United States of America. Say that again. Young Yo Darian. Say it again.
Stupid is
what stupid does. Like Mama always used to tell me.
Men do stupid shit to get the pussy. Women do stupid shit to keep the dick.
That's some real shit.
Have you ever done some stupid shit?
And what he's saying
have you ever done some stupid shit to get some pussy? And this is my point. This is about how important the pussy is. Have you ever done some stupid shit to get some puss?
Most of the things you got to do to get the pussy is stupid.
Now, I ask you that. I said, have you ever done
yes,
so that's
most
a yes
of the things
then.
I
That's a
have to do
confirmation.
because they don't really initiate.
Have you ever done something stupid? I mean stupid.
Dumb,
to get the pussy?
dumb.
Stupid, though.
No, I ain't never did nothing stupid.
Your man True. Your man Yoda said he done did some stupid shit to get the pussy. Stupid. Your man True. So have you done some stupid shit for that ass? I mean stupid though. Stupid kid. Have you done some stupid
shit?
Stupid shit for that puss, yo.
I've done some stupid
shit for that pussy.
Give me an example.
Hey, wait, hold on. Some don't initiate because society will label a whore. Well, it depends on the generation.
And you know I don't agree with that. Because if a woman just I hate that.
Some don't initiate.
You should not be considered a whore because you like sex.
Oh man, hell no. We all
I do hate that. I do hate that.
I hate that too.
Every man wants a freak, but they want her in the sheets though. You know what I mean?
And not in the streets.
No one wants me at 6 o'clock. Straight up and down, bland, no taste in your mouth across this land. So, with that part being said, I don't think women should. I disagree with society and looking down on
a woman
because she likes
sex
duty.
No,
because she chases it, not because she likes it. Because all of them like it.
We all chase something.
But the women chase.
Well, they got. Well,
I don't think women know. I don't think women chase dick.
It depends on what generation.
Well, my thing is
right here.
they only label a
Is
whore.
it wrong?
They only label a
For a
whore.
woman to let you know she wants a dick.
No, but they only label a whore because multiples peed us.
That's why I'm multiple. You know,
this is the thing I've heard.
What about us?
If you are a key and you open multiple locks, you are a master key. If you are a lock that gets opened by multiple keys, you're a lousy lock.
See, that's messed up.
Hey,
that being said,
you're giving. We're givers. We are
not all
givers.
But
and they are takers. But you're not supposed to.
Not all keys.
All money ain't that money.
Right.
All keys. You have to have a master key to open up that lock.
Yeah.
Women, I don't think women chase dick. I don't think they have to.
Because they'll be labeled a whore.
Even if they were, they wouldn't have to chase a dick. Is what I'm saying. You don't have to.
They wouldn't have to go far.
They ain't gotta chase no dick.
They would have to make
themselves available. They gotta chase a duty.
But they do chase. They chase after substance.
They chase what's attached to that duty.
Yes, they
like
chase.
If that duty got a Maserati compared to a Honda Accord, guess what? She's gonna go with the Maserati duty.
Whether he lets her ride in it or not.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Oh, she gonna ride it.
No, she don't have to ride.
She gonna ride.
She gonna ride him for sure.
She gonna ride.
Because he got one.
But once he rides,
take it to make it.
But I don't think a woman is a whore because she like multiple or variety of duty.
That's wrong. Hell no.
She want Neapolitan. Hey, that's her business. That's her concern. Hey, I ain't labeling you. Hey, get it how you live. You know what I'm saying? I think you're a sexual being. We're all sexual beings.
So in short, to sum it up, you're basically saying that pussy just ain't that important.
I say
or it shouldn't be.
It's equally as important as a man.
And women shouldn't use that pussy like a sword.
Quit saying that it's more important because I give you what you gave me, a nut. I make you feel good. You make me feel good.
Are you really giving her a nut though?
Man, yeah, they get nuts.
You know what? Some women can.
I think they cheat the game on that.
I think they See, some women, man, I don't know, man.
I think they said that they tell you that to knock you down.
I don't know if you're really giving them a nut.
That's a control thing.
Like they can build the dick up or tear the dick down.
I think they use that say they didn't get off to knock a man down.
Yeah.
Or say that they did,
harder.
or to say that you did, so that you can go get their Chanel purse.
Or you could,
baby, you killed it. Baby, you killed it. I felt you all in the back of my neck. You were right there. You were in my medulla oblongata. I felt you poking my medulla oblongata.
What's going on?
Now you gotta go buy it.
You were poking. And that also, he done felt good. Now you like,
what store you see it at?
Yeah. Chanel, nigga.
Neiman Marcus. That's where it was at. What out?
Nigga, I'm just saying. Build up that dick so you go out and get them red bottoms for you.
Yeah.
Them Jordan 97s.
I was watching some more the other day. She got a stand up saying they back in the day they used to they ruined the game for the sugar daddies and Viagra. Cause back in the day all they used to have to do was just run up over there and put the titties in his face like you can slap them down some cash. They gonna pay the bill. Then they came in there with that Viagra. He was like, he just dancing in the hallway.
I got a stiffy for you, baby.
Yeah,
he was always dancing. I got a stiffy for you.
He said he just had the dick out first. She said she went and pulled down the back of his pants and she seen the rest of his balls.
You know what I think? You know I'm gonna say this.
He said he had 25-year-old dick with 60-year-old
balls. With that
being
said, I just think we as society put a little too much emphasis on sex. We as society. I think we put a little too much.
It's marketable. It's what they sell.
It's just too many coins in that sex job. I believe it's just too much focus on sex.
And can I say this to the ladies?
And humping and sex and privacies and tongues
and can I say this to the ladies?
That's what's fair.
You don't have to give me the yussa in order for me to get you. I just get you something without it. I just get you something because I care about you. And
does that make you a captain? Because you getting her something and she ain't even gave you no payu?
Nope.
She ain't gave you no payu?
Nope.
What does that get her if she ain't gave you no payu? What would you get her? What would you bring her?
I bring her, you know what I'm saying? If I see something nice and I want to get her, I get it.
Does getting the pooyah?
Because I want to give it to her. Because I'm a giver. I like to make people happy. If I can bring you some joy, I will get you with, but I don't need your sex. I don't think you should. If you want, like you said, we want to both have sex at that time, then just do it, have sex, have boom, boom, boom. I don't think it should be used as well.
You don't think it should be negotiation?
It'll be no negotiation, man.
Negotiation just seems like
I want this and I want that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Something.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Sometimes it's just your time.
Just let me give it to you.
Don't we be wanting their time too?
Don't rub up and begin me.
Don't it go vice versa? Don't you be wanting her time? Come on now.
I can get you in and out.
Come on,
don't make me think they rub up.
Anything after the situation.
So you saying you don't value a woman's time at all? It's an in and out.
I value it extremely.
You think that's not what you just said?
But I don't, because I don't need to use up her time. Give me an hour.
But don't
you got 23 hours in a day.
So you be never won the time.
You got 23 hours in a day. 23 hours in a day. I would like
one of them hours.
That's why it's only 23, because I want one. You could be great. I would cheerlead you for the rest of the way.
So you say you never want a woman's time?
No.
What about that hour you need? You don't
that's for both of us. That's for both of us.
You need that hour too.
A woman's time?
No.
You never want a woman's time.
I want her to be great. Time is, don't waste no time hanging around me doing me.
So you never, like,
I know,
you never get on the phone and be like, boop, 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 beep, boop.
To set up some things up.
What you doing?
I don't like idle chit chat, man.
What you doing? No, I'm talking about you want to be in her company. You want to have time with her.
Can I get that hour? And if you want to go more hours, then that's on you.
And that's how you approach it. You approach him like that. Can I get that hour?
Bro, say
hey, but my thing is this. She want that
along the lines.
She come because she want that hour too.
Yes.
Cause she didn't want that. She didn't want to come. She said, "No."
Cause you did.
I'm getting my hair done.
Because she did everything she wanted to do.
Why she
here?
The
rest of the day.
When you call them and they come, it's because they want that hour too. I was just the first one
to
initiate.
They're just trying to pity you, man.
No,
I don't think they want that hour.
But that's
they want more.
I don't think
they want more.
Now, if you don't think in your mind, you getting that time.
Women want more than just an hour.
That's not cool.
Women want more than just an hour. That's one of their pet peeves. That I'm not spending enough time. We don't do enough.
Because after the hour,
they want more than an hour. They want more than an hour.
Yeah, they want.
No, they want more than an
that's part of the dumb shit I
They
do.
want to cuddle, man.
I waste some my
They want the after
time.
time.
I'm wasting my time.
I think they just
for that
pity
hour.
us.
You said
So
they
my
time
time
is pity.
Yeah, they
I
pity us,
do
man.
stuff
They look
now.
at your
But
pole
I'm
dog
doing
face.
something stupid.
You know,
I'm
they look
changing.
at your pole dog face with your hound dog eyes, and they just pity you.
He said,
I didn't-
you
they
know
come
what? Hey, you
cuddle
know what?
with
You know what? You sound like one of the men. You sound like one of the men and put it on the pedestal.
And then come cuddle with you.
That's horrible.
You put it on the
You
pedestal.
gotta lay down
What
the
I'm trying
jacket
to
so
tell
you can
you
walk
is,
over a puddle.
back to that, it's people that put that pedestal there. They put them up on that motherfucker. Other than that, there's no pedestal. It's that time thing. It's
No.
just that whole investment time. It's where
They want the after time.
how
They-
is it
they
to you-
want the
how
rest of your
important
time.
it is to the independent. How important it is to
I
put your
told
pride
you.
in somebody.
We do stupid shit to get it. They do stupid
How
shit
often
to
do
get
you
it.
want to be putting your private in somebody though?
Rarely.
How often do you want to put your private in
I
somebody?
mean,
Your
now
private
or
part.
before.
Period. Right now.
Rarely. Rarely. I don't even, cause it's work.
All right.
Y'all know,
You know what?
I told y'all several times
hell
that
no.
work.
You know what? We're gonna leave that one alone.
I think that's more
You got a funnel. You got a
Yeah, that's
funnel.
bullshit.
You got a funnel
The
blood
United States
to
of
your
America.
penis.
All
to
I'm
get it
saying
erect.
though, it's equal as important, man. That's all I'm saying. I ain't mad at you. You're not a whore, man. Either respect yourself, love. If you want sex, have it, enjoy it, but just don't use it for a weapon or try to get things or try to do all that. Guess, hey, you want it just as much as I do. Come on, man. Let's just have fun. Fun. Fun.
I want to switch
But women
gears.
don't like the fact that that's all that you want.
What else do you want from a woman, though? What else do you want from a woman other than her
conversation.
private?
I thought we already said that.
I'm
I
asking
only
you.
need an hour of your time.
And what do you want in that hour from her?
The sex.
Do you?
Yeah,
you
during
know what I'm
that
saying?
hour,
What do
that's
you want?
it.
You
I
want
want
communication.
full cooperation.
Right. Your man
Full
Truth said something
cooperation.
when you say
I
Truth.
want communication.
Communication.
I want to be
You
hugged.
want to be held.
Rub this ball head. Touch these feet. You know what I'm saying? Give me a massage or something.
You want to get catered to, huh?
Yeah. Y'all see them saying, I want to cater to you.
You know they trying to ban that song now?
See?
They said it's going against women's movement. They said it's going against women's movement.
Because they got you got feminists.
They win. That's an old song. That they're trying to
Beyonce, I love
say.
it. Beyonce, I love that song.
Me too. I love it. One of my
Destiny's
favorites.
Child, one of my favorites.
Because she's talking about, let me tell you the time of the bomb at the end.
Yeah.
And it sounds good. Not to mention it sounds good.
You know what I'm saying? Talk about take off. You know what I'm saying?
Like
I don't know
brother.
the lyrics. I don't know
Yeah,
the
but
lyrics.
it sounds good.
I don't. But
But all three of them got their
Hey, only part I heard,
You know what
I want
I want? I just want men and women to stop banging on each other. They're not ops. We're not ops.
Bang, bang.
We just need to quit shooting in each other's camps, man.
Because everybody
just love.
game and compete.
Just love each other and accept each other and move on and quit thinking about each other's private so much. That's what fucks shit
I
up.
think it's more than that. Or it's more than the organs in that
Private.
45 minutes, an hour worth of fun.
I guarantee you, your relationship will be a
Fun.
lot better with that woman the longer it takes you to put your duty in.
You don't think it's better the more you put your duty in it?
The sooner you put your duty in, your vision becomes cloudy.
I was watching
All
definitely
vision
how you get to
becomes
know
cloudy.
someone, though.
You know what I'm saying?
what?
Well, that's
Having
biblically
sex.
what it meant is back then, yeah.
But to you-
Knowing a man was
I was
sexual
watching
act.
something that said the more a couple has sex, the less they argue.
Yeah. It's hard to argue naked.
Looks funny.
Yeah. Unless somebody's underperforming.
What if the
And most of
performance
the
is
time,
bad?
that means the man's penis is not erect. That's the only way you can really underperform.
That's just one person, you know.
That's when it's bad.
That's
the
just,
only
and
thing
I say with these days, with how society is now, motherfuckers ain't set up to be humping all the day, all the time. Like, motherfuckers got other shit going on.
I hope so. That's why I only need an hour. You got 23 hours to get everything else you need to get done. So don't be blaming me for shit. Don't be blaming me for shit. You got 23
And like
hours.
you said,
I only need an hour.
you never want a woman time.
Because
Never.
I know she can be doing many things.
You never reach out and tap no one and say hi. You're never a better friend
No,
than they
that's
are.
not what I said.
You're never a better
Shit,
friend
I
than they
said
are.
I only
huh?
want
Are
an
you?
hour.
Let me ask
I
you
asked
this.
you, you're on
What?
camera saying
Yes.
that you don't need their time, and then you say, well, hold on, there's 24 hours in a day, and I just need 1 hour of it.
All
And
I
in that hour, you want
Hey,
full
what do
cooperation.
you want to do with a woman? What do you want
Hump
to do
her
with a woman
in that hour.
other than fuck her?
Nothing.
Excuse my language. Other than have sex with her.
Yoda,
What do you want to do with her?
nothing. I can answer that for you, my little brother.
He
I
can
want-
set her.
I want her to be my queen on the
Oh,
chessboard.
man.
For an hour?
For
No.
1 hour, he wants you to be his queen.
I want her. Well,
For 1
he said
hour,
what
now,
I want.
because he
I only
said,
need an hour. I only need an hour.
and in that hour, you want her to be your queen on the
But
chessboard.
what I want her to do, I want her to be my queen on the chessboard.
Meaning what?
She does everything.
In that
Another
1 hour,
word.
she's only got 60 minutes.
That's no.
What is she gonna do with it?
No, he said what I want. That's what I need.
But you only
If
need
you
an
with
hour.
me, I need an hour.
He said he need an hour, and what he wants is
He
different.
said what I want.
Hold on, what do you
It's
want?
the-
I'm asking you
it's
what
the
you
rest of
want
her
in that
time.
hour. I'm saying you only
It's
got
the
an
rest
hour
of her
for it.
time.
To make moves.
Yes,
Hold on.
following my lead.
He
What do you
said
want?
he
What do
only
you
wants
want
an hour of their
What's
time.
in
He only
that hour
needs an
that
hour,
you
he
need
said.
her?
He said won't end
What
me.
is it that you
He
need?
said he
That's
wants.
just sex between
But my
both.
thing is, what does he
We're
want
both
in
gonna
that
have
hour?
sex. If I just got an hour, we're
Okay.
gonna have sex.
What do you want in that hour?
I want to see. I want all of her. That 1 hour.
Her mouth,
All of her.
all holes.
Everything. That's how controlling and possessive I could be if I wanted to be involved in somebody. But I'm not gonna do that to nobody
He's not
because I don't own people. That's against the rules. So
And you
what
don't
I
ever
do,
want a woman's time.
I only need an hour.
Just to hump her.
That's for us.
You
For
don't
us
need
to
you don't
connect.
need to talk to her at all except for that last hour of the day when y'all hump.
It seems kind of crazy because we are doing the talk show, but I don't like to talk. I really like to keep my voice silent. I'd rather listen than speak because that's where you
So
gather in more information by listening.
All I'm saying, in that hour, she wants that hour too.
Yes, she has to be full cooperation.
She wants the hour, or she would never come.
Depends on who initiates the call.
Well, this person have the
Even
power
in
to say
that hour,
no.
what if she don't call him in that hour? What if he don't need their time? What if he's twiddling his thumbs and she ain't hit him in that hour?
That's what I mean.
Then what happened? Then what happened?
That's what I mean.
Then who
I
gets
get
who
to
first?
do what I want to do.
I'm just saying, hold on.
That's
I'm
my
talking
goal
about
in life.
in the moment of that hour, what if she don't hit you? Is that cool? What if she don't give you that hour and she just go that whole 24 without you?
Here, I skip by.
Because you said you got dick control.
I really only need an hour because I'm doing what I want to do for the other 23 hours. I don't want to be bothered.
But you never want a woman's time, though. We went on the record saying, never do you ever want a woman's time.
No,
Well,
'cause I don't want her.
He only needs her for an hour.
Hour. He never wants a woman
Never
around.
wants.
He
He
wants.
never wants.
The United States
He wanted to
of
be the
America.
queen.
Young Yoda said he never wants a woman around more than 1 hour.
No, I did not say that.
No, he never needs.
You gotta listen to that guy. You like to reword my words. You
That's
like to
what
reword
that
my
man
words.
said.
He never needs a woman around more than 1 hour.
That's
Yeah.
not what he said.
That is
That
what I
is what it
said.
said.
I asked him, do you ever want a woman's time? He said no.
No, I don't
He
want
don't
her
want
time.
her
No,
time.
So
because
you
her
don't
time
want
is
her?
hers. It's valuable
So
to her.
what is the hour?
I don't want to
That-
be. I don't want to be
need?
considered wasting her time.
So what is the hour? One
A
or
need.
need?
That's a need.
For who? You or her?
Both of us.
More than you, so
Both
her?
of our connection. No, it's for
30
both of
minutes
us.
each?
What if she
No,
don't
'cause I'm
want to
doing most of the
connect?
work.
What if she don't want that hour? What do you do if she don't want that hour? That's what I'm saying.
I keep continue to be great.
Yeah.
What she does don't affect me.
So
That's
she
my
can come
point.
in. What if she just comes and just wants
Bro
to
said,
lie
I can
next to
see
you?
you be great.
She just wants to lie next to you for that hour.
That's
and do
wasting
nothing else.
that's wasting our time
And do
together.
nothing else. Well, you just
That's
lie
a
there
bold
inside
face
then,
wasting,
don't you?
Yes. Yes. You're not gonna waste both of our time. I'm gonna enjoy myself.
Yo,
I'm
yo,
gonna continue
listen.
being great.
Yo,
He like there in silence.
Yo,
I'm gonna
yo,
continue to be great.
I hug her.
That is
man.
my
waste
goal.
that hour.
I cuddle with her,
You're not
yo.
gonna go, man. Drew said,
I'll be there for a B.
stupid therefore, yo.
Stupid though.
Stupid.
Because I realized that it's all work. Whatever I'm getting, if I'm doing it or not, I'm still
You
working.
like to work often, don't you?
I let my finger do the walking
Yeah.
down to the
Really?
back. You know what I'm
You-
saying?
you-
Down the finger do the
You
walk
just
down the
said it
back.
last week. I didn't like to work. You said-
That's how the finger
And
walk.
even
Yeah,
I had my
hold
palm
on
read.
now.
I had my palm read, and they said I don't like doing hard work. I didn't believe it at first, and I thought about it. Yeah, they right. I don't like doing hard work.
What do you consider hard work? You consider raking a yard hard work?
Yeah.
And trimming a tree?
In the
Yeah,
degrees
you
that
don't do
we're
it.
in, yeah.
What about when it's like 77, when it's cool out here? When it's cool out here in Arizona and there's weeds in the yard, you couldn't work a hula hoe then? You couldn't work, that's too much to work a hula hoe?
Yes, if I'm not getting
Is
paid
moving
for it.
furniture too much work for you?
Yes, if I'm not getting paid for it.
Hence the
So
reason.
is
What about mopping a
is
floor?
having sex with a woman too much work for you?
No.
It's close.
What about mopping a floor? Is that,
It's close.
is
You
that
get
too much?
satisfaction out of that.
Is
So.
mopping a floor too much work for you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Totally in fact.
Especially
I don't
if
know
I
what
didn't
that
spill
was.
nothing on it.
Deborah!
Especially if I didn't watch people
You good, you good.
by that
You
I
good.
didn't do it.
Well, you gotta understand this though. When you
That is too much work.
what about this? When you when
But
you're
if I like to clean up after myself.
What
I
if
do
you're in the
that
sink?
all the time.
what if you're in the sink? You wash your hands and you wash out your dishes and you step back over the stove and you see water. You see a trail of water drip all the way across the floor, and then you step in and that ain't marking up the floor. Cause I mean I done seen blah blah blah. And me, blah, 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 I see it happen all the time.
I've seen
I'm
it
just
too.
saying, I just want to know, because we share the
I've seen it
same,
too.
we share the same zodiac. I'm just wondering where that reading came. Oh, you said it was your palm?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I don't believe in that. That's necromancy to me.
Because my hands are soft and
And supple like a lady.
although I worked my hands all my life.
I don't know about that. I don't think that's
I worked on cars all my life.
But you said your
I've done
hands
yards
are soft.
all my life.
You said your hands are
I'm at a
soft.
point where I don't do that no more. Yes, because I moisturize.
So you can roll up on that body.
And I do precision. I don't do a lot of useless work. I get in and get out. I don't like to do unnecessary shit. I'm real precise. I think about it and I get it done. It's not hard. I don't have to bust my knuckles like when I first started and I was busting my knuckles. Nobody told me that I was gonna bust my knuckles, so I had to realize how not to bust my knuckles. And I had to think about it.
developed a system
Yes.
to not bust your knuckles while fixing on a car?
You need gloves.
Oh, okay.
First of all, because
My gloves a little
anytime
goofy
the work you're
sometimes.
gonna do, you're gonna bust your knuckles.
All right,
That's
okay.
it.
Yeah, but
That's just
I thought you might have
unless
discovered
have
something
gloves.
that 1,000 other mechanics haven't realized that
Hence
that
why
you cannot
I don't
bust
want to
your
do
knuckles.
it.
No, I guarantee you.
Hence why there's somebody who gets paid to do that I'd rather give my money to, because that's what they.
You being so frugal, rather pay somebody to do it yourself?
When bust up my knuckles, yeah.
I want to switch the gears.
Switch the gears,
I
switch
wanna
the
switch the gears. I just thought about something, read something right. If you was dating a woman,
Full episodes on YouTube. Like, subscribe, comment,
Share.
like, subscribe, shop. Wait, like, subscribe. What is
Like.
it?
Like, share.
Share, and subscribe.
Like, share, subscribe. Like,
And
share,
comment.
subscribe,
Thank you
and
for your
then-
comment.
Hey, but check this out,
Ah.
So if you was dating a woman, let's say we're gonna put it out there 2 months. She been waiting. She ain't gave you herself in 2 months, and you've been actively seeking, right? Now when you finally get in there and she ready to give it to you, she pulls you to her area. She wants you to come to her domain, right? She don't want to go to the lion's den. She want to go to hers right now. Say she pulls out some shit and want to tie you up. Kind of strap you to the bed, kind of in a compromising position.
Shove a strawberry in your mouth.
She
Do you
can.
let her?
No.
Do you let her?
Nope. And it's my
She
first
want to
time.
get on some dominatrix.
It's my first time hitting.
I don't agree
Yeah.
with nothing being
No.
tied up.
Yeah.
You know why? Because them niggas could be coming from the back. Once you tied up in
I don't
some
know it
building,
like that.
and she run through your pockets while you standing there
So
tied up.
after you get to know her though.
2 months.
You've been knowing her for 2 months, yes.
That
I
might
haven't
be-
hit.
Oh, you haven't seen
And now she's ready to hit.
and
She ready for me to hit.
She ready to do something.
She want me to come to her domain
Yes, sir.
and
And
want to tie me up.
No.
Hell no.
Do you let any woman tie you
But you
up?
want to tie up what? A hand? A arm? A leg?
She want to restrain you.
No.
Your whole body where you can't move.
Yes, your whole body
Where you're
there.
vulnerable.
Tie you
So you
up.
might as well have your ass in there. That's what
Man.
you're telling me?
I said a compromising position.
Position. Tied up, period.
We already covered this. Ain't no way.
You ain't gotta have your ass in
Hey, no,
there.
I don't like this.
Don't have to have your ass up in there for somebody to shove something in it.
If
you tied up,
if you submit, if you can't move, your ass is in the air.
it's just gonna lube you up.
So you not with it?
Hell no, man. You can't try nothing to
All right. Y'all,
you with it?
No. What I want to know is,
hold on.
let's get to the meat of this.
Tie up. Why would somebody want to tie somebody up?
Hold on. And that's fun. I mean, it's, you
yeah.
I hope you're somebody you can trust.
Let's just say you've been having sex with
What
her.
am I supposed to do? Tap it?
You've been having sex with her. Do you allow her to tie you up? I got a question.
No.
You already been having sex with her.
She ain't tying me up. If I've known her for 30 years, she ain't tying me up.
Ever?
Hell no.
What if she just want to clamp your feet together?
No.
She ain't tying you to shit.
She ain't doing nothing to me. She ain't tying my thumbs together.
What about blindfold? What about blindfold?
Put this out there.
You can't blindfold me neither.
I always,
That's what you can.
always,
Get cold,
always try to leave me an escape
Never
route.
wake up with
Anywhere I
this.
go, the first thing I'm looking for is an escape route.
The escape
When I
route is the word.
If you know,
It's the safety word.
hell no.
Let me
That's-
flip it
that's
around
too
and
much
ask,
trust in somebody.
ask the divided
I
sex
don't trust nobody like that.
Would you? I mean, you know, I don't know. No time people love is just no.
Bro, what is she gonna do? What are you afraid of? Do you think she's gonna ramrod you?
You don't know what she's gonna do.
might
That's
hurt
the
you.
point. She
Beat
can
you.
beat you, man.
Whatever
She
you
might
do,
see
You know who you with, bro. You not with
Shit.
some stranger.
No one knows who they're with.
That's what I'm saying. You have to be able
You
to
don't
trust
know
them.
thyself. You don't know thyself. No one knows who they really are until the
So
shit
you
go
scared
down.
she's gonna turn into somebody she ain't never wanted to ramrod you before, but now she just wanted.
Why all of a sudden she want to tie you
Now
up?
that she didn't tell me to let you tie
do
her
what
up.
you
Hold
do
on.
what you told me.
My thing is this.
Relax.
You know what I'm saying? Real shit.
Relax, bitch. Hold up.
All right, lad. Here, take this.
Now she know you don't want it in a wreck Roddy if she didn't convince you to let you tie her up, tie you up.
On your stomach.
And then she come out with the bang.
Nah,
And then say,
if
hey.
you on your stomach, you know what's coming.
What if
But
she
you
just,
said you gonna let her tie you
no,
up.
she just tie one leg to one pole, another leg to that pole. You on your back.
You expect,
But
yes,
you
You're
still
exposed.
spread eagle. You on your back though.
You're exposed.
Yeah.
And if she turn it on and say, well, you didn't let me tie you up, how you know you might not like this? Yeah. And then what are you
Now
gonna
you're
do?
being violated.
Now what are you gonna do?
Nah.
Screaming
know,
out,
screaming.
screaming out, pineapple,
Come get me out.
I'm
Yeah.
screaming out pickles, bitch. Pickles. You know the rule, bitch. Pickles, bro.
Ain't no pickles.
This ain't violent.
Then she gonna
No,
say
She
this.
done
She
turned the
say no
music
pickles.
up. Now, she playing hard rock now.
And she might leave you tied up all night. You done been raped with that deal, but you still tied up. You done gave her some mustard in your mouth and Hebrew nationals.
I seen a movie, man. I seen the movie. It was the same
You
scenario,
know
same old scenario you painted, right?
Hey, man.
Same old scenario.
I'm just
That
saying, man.
the man let the woman tie him up to that bed. He said, yeah, he think he'll get tied his ass up, and she was crazy.
Yeah, right.
Man, she running all, man, doing all kind of stuff. Man, I'm
Have
telling
you
you.
seen Misery?
Yeah, I've seen.
Like this.
I've never been tied up, United States of America. I've never been tied
Would
up.
you let someone tie you? Would you let a woman? You've been fucking. You've been already fucking.
You
Like
know
you
her.
said, You know her.
All of a sudden,
You've been
Have
doing
you
this since
seen
Palmdale.
Love
You've been
and
doing this
Hip-Hop?
since Julian.
Palmdale.
You've been doing this since Julian. Nigga.
Drop dumb ass
Julian.
got tied up. And you see what his baby mama
You
did
got
to
a
him?
strawberry
He knew her.
shoved in his
He let
mouth.
her tie him up.
And got a
Dummy.
strawberry shoved in his mouth. I mean, she shoved it.
the only reason why she didn't do nothing worse than that nigga because she was on TV.
That nigga couldn't do nothing without that strawberry. But take it. He had, once you
He
tied up,
had to get
it's
help.
all fair game.
He needed help.
I guess
You're vulnerable.
I guess.
Put a rubber band about around your ball sack
And then
and then
thick
start thumping them. Boop, boop, boop. They done swole up like
like a cantaloupe.
like two
Elephant
avocados.
nuts.
Like two avocados.
Elephant nuts.
Like two.
That's what happened. That's what happened when you get dick. They tie you up.
I'm just saying. They done swole up like two avocados. I'm supposed to stay in the black nuts. 2 avocados hanging down there.
Woo,
It's like a punching bag. They done just fused together. It's just one big red.
You know
bag.
what? See, I think. See, when a man ties the woman up or put the handcuffs on,
I don't want to tie nobody up.
The person said they don't go as far, but a woman tie a man up, they go extra far.
Nobody, I tell you, I'm not tying up nothing but my shoe. Nothing but my shoe.
That's it.
I have used handcuffs on a woman.
I'm not tying up
handcuffs on a woman.
Damn, you done cuffed somebody before?
Yeah, cuffed somebody. She wanted it. I gave it to her.
Damn.
Yeah, it wasn't my idea.
Oh, okay.
I offered to tie up somebody. I said no.
I did what she wanted me to do.
Okay.
No, why do you want to be tied up?
I didn't tie up.
I can do whatever I want to do.
My mind's too crazy for that. My mind's weird.
I'm just saying, I think a woman would just go overboard.
If you want
then
me
she's
to
gonna
tie
treat you like a woman.
my mind's gonna tell me, you trying to set me up. You trying to set me up. I've been tied them ligatures. Now you got ligatures all around your wrist and shit. I don't know what you might do with that information.
I'm like, why do you want me to tie you up
hell no.
when I'm already doing what I want to do to you?
I'm not tying nothing up but me shoe.
But I'm gonna tie her up.
Nothing but me shoe.
I'm gonna honestly bring it up. I'm gonna ask.
You gonna tie her up?
Oh yes, I have.
Man.
Let me just say this to United States of America.
Be
You don't make me no bad guy.
No, it don't. It don't.
Well, not because you
I have been.
you like bondage. You like bonding people.
I have been considering bondage. I've
Damn.
been thinking about it.
Well, you know they say that's. I don't
50
wanna
Shades
go
of
there.
Grey type
But
shit.
ain't a bondage.
But-
Cereal.
But no, I'm not into
Bondage, toys, or cereal.
What? What?
Bondage, lots of toys, or cereal.
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 You finish this.
Where cereal come from?
Bondage, a lot of toys, cereal.
I guess so.
I'm just
Microwave cereal.
No, not that
Not that
cereal.
type of cereal.
Not that
What you
type of
mean?
cereal. John Wayne Gacy, Ted Bundy, Bunches, a lot of toys, cereal. Ed Gein, a lot of Bunches, toys,
No,
cereal.
but I've thought about it, and I've considered
I'm
it.
just fucking with my
I've
nigga,
considered
man.
it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think it.
Well, I know, I mean,
I said if she requested and then you bring it up, she say, yeah, hey.
I think anything's fair when a person's doing, if it's their will and you're not violating them in any way, then all's fair in love and war. All's fair. It's only bad when
they say
yeah.
stop.
That's what I'm
Oh,
saying. That's why
when
there's
they
a
say
code
stop,
word.
yeah,
When
definitely.
she uses
Pickles,
first,
pickles.
Not pickles. You know.
She might think you want a pickle.
Let me stop this shit.
Pickle. Oh,
Pickle, oh yeah.
That's some deal.
deal.
Now you're exhibiting sick behavior.
Hey,
Now
man,
you're exhibiting
I told you I'm
sick
wired.
behavior.
I told you I'm wired.
If she calls pickles, you know to stop or you're sick.
I'm talking about you call pickle. You tied up right now. She might think you want a pickle. I can't think the woman will go too far than a man would. I think a woman go too far and try to treat the man
Yes,
like
she
a
does.
woman.
Especially if she start thinking about how you smiled
Man.
at Jennifer.
Man, that's what nail now.
But what is she gonna do?
Slap you across the
Whatever she want to do to you. You heard
That is
that.
the problem.
What if she starts slapping you on your chest? Like, pow! Like that.
Oh,
You know,
God,
like,
damn.
baby.
Dropping hot cheese on your chest.
Pow! She just starts slapping you hard. That was a little hard right there. Slapping you hard.
Hey.
Thinking about that smile you gave with Jennifer. You was laughing
Hey.
to Jennifer.
And guess what? You don't know it hurt until after she do it.
No,
So you done already got away with it.
Until they slow it down there. And you just feel it.
See how your face, you see that
Rage. You see that? You see that something was there. Because
You're
it was
dealing with a sick motherfucker. At that point.
Yes, you're dealing with a sick person. Yeah.
And then you gotta say pickles. I mean, you gotta.
After you done had your jaw in your mouth. After you done had your jaw dislocated.
Pickles.
She done hit you with the jaw.
And then
give you
Hey, you gotta bust it up and say
I didn't think they would go a little bit extra far than a man. Hey,
Can you see it? My advice is, don't be tied up, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And don't be letting motherfuckers tie you up.
Keep
You
your
don't never know
control.
who you with. Somebody can be wrestling with demons, and you just be the first motherfucker they want to tie up and exercise them demons on.
Man.
You know, it happens all the time. Yeah, just come over. I don't know what they want. Tie you up.
I'm not but you know. Hey,
I mean, it's just I'm blindfolded, tied up.
I don't know.
I don't want to be subdued in any way. I want to be a free being.
Yeah.
I want to be a free creature.
Just in case you have to get away.
I want to be a free creature.
That all my
I don't even want you putting my shoes too far away from where I live. Oh, wait a minute. Don't move my shoes now.
Don't touch none of my
Don't
stuff.
move my shoes.
Don't move my shoes.
Everybody has to move. I got the shoes right there.
Right there, close
right
to
there.
me.
Don't grab my pants,
Don't
my
put 'em in the
phone, my
closet.
shirt, nothing.
To me, that's creating the diversion. You trying to slow me down. You think you slick?
I feel you.
Mine, man.
Well,
Gotta talk about it. Gotta talk about it. Derek Chauvin,
Oh,
Derek
man.
Chauvin?
I got
22.5 years.
When does he start that?
He's already started. He's
So
already
he
been-
locked up for
he's
22
been locked
more
up.
years now.
22.5.
You know what? I
Well,
just think they threw that number.
I think she
I
gave
really
him
Here's my
life.
thing.
Give
Here's
him
my thing.
life.
Here's my thing about that. I would say too, he took a life. He should have got life. But I would say this, without the possibility of parole, so that he can
That's
never,
another
so that
thing.
he can never exercise those demons on anyone else. I
don't
say
think
That's another thing.
I don't think
That's
she's
all
saying
He's going to
propaganda.
get out on his first
Well,
parole.
my thing is, it's all propaganda because he's gonna
That's
get in
what's
there.
fucked up, right?
Yeah, just because you were
When is
given
he
22
up for
years
parole?
No.
doesn't mean
No,
you're gonna
no.
do 22 years.
He
Now,
probably it's probably in between 10 to 15.
let me say something.
Oh, for good
because
behavior.
Let me
because a
say
physical
something.
year in jail is only 9 months.
Let me say something.
Right.
That right.
So you take off a quarter of
That
a year
white man,
for all
and I
those
have to
years
say
off
it like
top.
that because we already know that white man ain't gonna do no 10 years in that place. So that's great. Not even
He
now.
might do the 10.
5.
He might do the 10.
I think they're going to sneak him out in the
Five.
back and
Five.
put him in the woods
Five.
somewhere.
Because
Five.
there's such thing as good behavior.
5. He'll be out in
And
5.
him being an ex-cop, he's going to have
Then
exemplary.
he'll be out in 5. Because guess what? He ain't nothing but at home. He's at home. His people run the facility.
That's what I'm saying. Out of sight in the mind, they're going to say, hey, we're
He's
going to
just
see
going
him
to
up.
a resort, man.
See what he's going. See what Serge just said. What one just said.
He's going to a
This is what I
fucking
think is gonna
resort,
happen.
man.
We ain't gonna hear no more about him being locked up. He gonna sneak him out the back, set him up somewhere in Alaska, somewhere, set him up in a high mountain, and let him live out the rest
It
of his
ain't
life.
like the prisons being ran by those that
gonna
he
sneak that
offended,
motherfucker
like
back,
those
man.
like him. It
They
ain't like the
probably go
prison
to the
being.
back. They probably just go underneath.
Well, my
That's
thing
your
is, the prison ain't ran by the people's rights he done violated. You see what I'm saying? It ain't ran by them folk. You know what I'm saying? They not control, you know, in a sense, you know what I mean? They control what they control, but they behind enemy lines, dog. They just fight with whatever scraps they got. That's what they fight.
Oh, he gonna be taken
He's
care of.
just going home, man, and he'll be out in 5. 5.
They gonna sneak him out in the back.
For good behavior.
That motherfucker gonna be in the mountains, man. Out of sight, out of mind. We ain't hear nothing about that motherfucker on the news. You know, out of sight.
I
nothing
really
here.
didn't jump about the verdict. 22 years, I'm like, fool.
This shit gave his ass life.
That's just for press. That's just for the people. That 22 sound big. 22
He
years.
took a life. But guess what? If they would have if George Floyd would have killed his ass, they would have gave George Floyd the death penalty
Or
or
the
life.
chair. They would have gave him
I
the
know
fucking
people who
chair.
sold weed that got up to 10 years, 20 years.
Hell yes.
Right.
So,
That's not a justified.
Just because he's a lawman, he should know better. This
That's
man
a
had
fact.
no, he should know
but taking
better.
a life, you
Taking
should
a
get
life,
more than that.
He should
They
get
just
life.
trying to shut the people up. Now
A
they
life
think,
for life.
Now they just trying to shut the people up for a time being. We didn't give him 22 years. Yeah. Let's go, Sid. Have us some Irish whiskey.
So you got to get caught on camera, and people got to be
Gotta march.
Gotta be disgusted with it.
All
People got to be disgusted with it.
protest.
And then for your life to be worth somebody else
Once
getting
poor
about
people stop trying to act richer than poor
15
people,
years.
once poor people stop trying to act richer than poor people, we just might have another people. That's the problem. They separating us by small margins. Separate us.
Greed.
You know what I'm saying? Just you live here and I live there. You know what I'm saying? We're on the same part of town. I just live on this side of Broadway. You just live up there on Dobbins. I'm just
There's
saying.
only two things destroying the
Still
world
same
right now.
demographics, man.
It's poverty and greed.
Because
That's what's destroying the world right now. Why do you need
1%
$100 billion?
1%.
Why do one individual need
1% of the population controls 98% of the wealth.
and they can make it better for everyone.
You're
And
not
they
going
have
to.
to, but you know
But
what?
greed.
You know what? Because if I did it, you can do it. It's that
And they
same
know
old
that's not
concept,
true,
and they
right?
know it's
That's
not
not
true,
true
my
at
nigga.
all.
But see,
But
hold
there's a
on,
lot
hold
of
on.
people.
Now that's the shit. Now that's the shit that rolled down on us. And now they got you busting your knuckles against the brick wall, trying to get that you can do it shit.
And that's what
now
the
you
poverty
just got
is.
behind a 30-year mortgage. You know that house ain't yours.
Man.
It's my house. It is not. Stop.
You got
Them people.
You got a good deal.
Miss your mortgage a couple of times. Watch the bank come in and foreclose
And
on
watch
your
who house
shit.
it is.
And watch the bank take your shit back, and you gonna be sitting up in the invest talking about
Fuck around and die and don't have nobody buy them property rights.
Watch who house it is.
Man, this you own this shit unless you got the land and the building.
And the building.
Not yours. And then even all of that, you have to have somebody to take care of when you die, or it's still not yours. It go right back to the system. Like the Matrix. We're in the Matrix. Everything go back to the system.
Snip
You know
dip.
what it is? It's just one big shitty toilet bowl. One
Yeah.
big shitty bowl, and it's all just reverse osmosis.
That greedy people run.
Yeah.
And that's our problem.
What about 21-year-old Sha'Carrie, man, Richardson? Fastest woman in the world?
Oh, baby girl, they clowning because she like to wear a lot of fake hair and long nails like my girl Flojo. Shout out to my girl Flojo again.
But she's speeding though.
But she's the fastest, yes.
Whooping their ass.
Congratulations.
Real tough,
baby.
she's in their ass, huh?
Yeah. And we had a mishap when we did our damn it, Simone Biles, second man, 7 all around U.S. champion. Most ever. Congratulations.
Okay, congratulations. Shit. Is she faster than Flojo?
That's what the records say. That's what
Oh, she beating Flojo records?
Flojo, over RIP, you know what I'm saying?
I know that. But her record stands.
I didn't see her. I didn't see who. I've heard. I didn't see the time.
She's being.
But I've heard them say that she's the fastest. So obviously I think that means that she
broke the record.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Or unless they're saying the fastest alive, because then that would
Right, that would be
look up
different.
Flojo.
That would be different. Right. Yeah, well, I like to see the sister get her speed on.
Yeah. Like I said, Simone.
Sorry,
And she ain't no ugly sister either,
And they shouldn't be hating on her because she like to look good while she runs.
Man, I wish
You
the
ain't gotta be
WNBA would take a little hint.
You ain't gotta be
That's
told.
all I'm saying. I don't want to take y'all. I don't want to talk about selling sex, but
That's what you're talking about.
WNBA.
You're talking about selling sex, man.
If
They
they
can't even wear no
want more
nails
fans, that's all I'm saying. They want more fans.
Dress naked, run up and down.
They might want to get the John Stockton
Man, you ain't
shorts.
seen that one league kick up where they got them thick sisters in there playing basketball, running up and down the court like.
How popular is that?
You seen that? You seen that?
I don't know. I watched.
Did you? WNBA. He don't watch sports at all. But he watched that. I'm not trying to say what I'm trying to say.
He's
but
saying
I'm
what
saying,
he's trying to say
you know
without
what I'm saying?
saying it.
It was
If-
a bunch of jiggling. going
Maybe
on.
the John Stockton shorts ain't so bad. That's all I'm saying,
How
ladies.
is that gonna be in a society
Because they're not
where
just
they
going
want
to
to
be
be
showing
treated
off
as equal?
their body.
Then
They
they
really-
gonna say, well, the men need to put back on them nut. They need to put nut hug too. Then
You don't think them women be feminine? They
Well,
do.
women are
They watching
they
this
see
shit.
they see
thinking
their
the
chest
same
and
shit
shit,
we
their
think.
arms out, but women not really impressed with that. They're impressed with what his bank account says.
Exactly. They don't give a
Right.
damn about
Yeah.
him. They don't give a damn about him being
Right.
9.
And then how you gonna present
Looking
his
like
body?
Otis
And
Redding,
then- and
Otis
then-
Redding
and
with
then
a little
his
bit of Sam
flash.
Cooke.
And then his flash.
Mixed
You got a
with a
little
little bit of
style.
Cassius
You know what I'm
Clay.
saying? That's all they really want. They want to say how you gonna carry yourself around them. You know what I'm saying? How people gonna see you around them.
Looking
man.
like Manute Bol.
How is my charm
But he
right
got
there?
75 million.
How my boo look?
But he look like Manute Bol.
Yeah. That 75 million make him look like
Man, make him look like
Brown.
Prince.
Make
Chris
him look like
Brown.
Yeah.
Shit. Drake.
Mm-hmm.
Make Manute Bol look like Drake when he got 75 million in that account. Shit.
You
Who
always
ain't gonna
say
date?
somebody we look like, but if our bank account don't match, then you don't really look like that person.
You can be fine as hell. Your bank account is on zero. You ugly.
Yeah, you can look like Denzel, but if
You
your
know,
bank
what do you
account
think
don't
about
match,
that? What do you think about that? Everything based off. Qualities like love, time, dedication, loyalty, all out the window now. It's all about what you got, what you bringing to this table. I don't want your love. I don't want your affection. I don't want a cutter. I just want a purse.
how you present that. And how you present that.
Would you accept a woman who only brings to the table those things that you just mentioned? No finances. They ain't bringing nothing in the house.
With a phone again.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm on, dog.
Who's phone is that?
We know whose it is in all of the episodes.
It's just gonna keep on playing.
Hey, after the phone stop being so
that's that Titanic.
Had to make an appearance.
That's that I jump on a grenade for you thing.
That's daddy.
Okay.
Oh, Dad.
Would you deal with a woman who don't bring no finances to the table?
And my finances are straight, yeah. I can deal with it if she's giving me all like affection and love and all that type of stuff.
No, I'm saying right now.
Yes.
Not
Not without my finances being straight.
No, I'm talking about right now.
No, my finances aren't.
Who can't bring it in with you?
No, because my finances aren't straight. Hell no. That because gonna be doing bad.
They're gonna be one.
Like two pigeons. Ain't nobody.
Bring it on in.
You gotta bring it back.
Ain't no dove. Ain't no
Takes two
eagle.
to tango.
I agree.
There ain't no falcon. It's just two pigeons.
She got to bring something in.
It takes two to tango, man.
Yoda?
You got to be able to take care of yourself. It's the
That's
main
what I'm saying.
requirement.
If I
That's the
can
main
take care of
requirement.
myself and my finances are straight, I can deal with a woman that just has
That's the main requirement.
I can deal with it.
When I gotta take care of you, we gotta talk things out. Now I want all of your time. I need you to be the queen. I'm about to put you to work. Are you ready to go to work? Because we need some shit. We need some shit.
I don't want nobody working.
I don't need shit.
You don't want to work for me and us. If you don't want to work for us, I can't deal with you.
I don't
If you
need
ain't bringing no finances to the table, you're still working for us because my home is peaceful. When I come home, it's right. It's cool. You remember me when I
can get your finances straight.
I don't need, but only if my finances are straight, then I can deal with a woman that's not bringing any finances to the relationship. I can deal with it if I can take care of myself and her. Yeah,
I just don't want to idle. I can do that, but I need her to do something too. She got to be involved in something. Cause I don't mind, man. She too idle and just sitting there.
She's gonna be all over you.
She's gonna be everywhere.
As long as I got my
I just need to be involved in something.
leg, arm,
and she will have the ability to do it if my finances are straight. I can fund her endeavor.
Right.
As long as I have my
arm, do something. I can
leg, arm, head, I have everything I need.
All I'm on is loyalty, man.
She should have everything she needs. She
loyalty over
arm,
love,
leg, arm, head.
That's what I'm saying. Loyalty over love, man.
I say love was the main coin.
But
love is
to control it.
But you gotta understand, you gotta be truly loving to be loyal.
That's what I'm saying. Love, true love is loyal, respectful, is the whole thing to me. My opinion is the whole. The true love is the whole. It's the ultimate. There's nothing higher than that true love.
And who's out here really
true
giving
love?
True love
is unconditional.
Who's out here giving
loyalty unconditional?
Who's out here giving true love? Other than my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, who's giving true love out here?
And it say God so loyal to the world, He gave His only begotten Son.
I didn't say love now, because it's one thing to love a person. I mean, true love. It's like loving
for being who they are.
See, I don't believe
that's unconditional love. Loving people for who they are, not what they can do for you, not what they have done for you, but just who they are, flaws and all.
And that's why I can accept a woman who brings no finances to the table, because flaws and all, except money don't change people. You know what I'm saying? You the same motherfucker with money. That's just all it is.
You have your common sense.
That's all it is.
You have common sense. You have everything you need with your own.
Always been there.
Because if you can't manage that money, if you couldn't manage money then, you're not gonna be managed. You ain't gonna be able to manage the millions you got now. Right. Straight up.
You always been there.
If you ain't faithful over a little, you ain't gonna be faithful over a lot.
You just spend more because you got more. That's all it is.
You're just not gonna be able
to. You have to change your habits.
You're not gonna be able to steward it over. It doesn't matter. You're just a rich idiot. That's all.
You have to learn how not to spend.
You're just a rich knucklehead.
How not to buy that Gucci belt.
You know.
Just because it's fly. Because you ain't got the rent next month. Don't do that.
But people like to look fly. Is there something wrong with liking to look fly?
No. Nothing at all.
You know
Nothing at all. But that is a sin. Vanity. And if you take your vanity over your need, then you are being.
I think vanity is only bad when it affects others.
Like I said,
if you ain't affecting anybody with your vanity,
like if you don't have rent for next month, but you buy a Gucci belt, which is your rent.
That's vain.
Yeah, that's when it hurts you. Now, if you
that's
got,
my
if
point.
it's
If you
within
can't
your
manage,
means,
if you can't now, who really lives within their means today in this society? This is why there's so much bankruptcy. This is why there's people jumping from rules because they're outside of their means.
Yeah, I have lived outside my means.
I'm just saying because it's
now
like
willing them in.
It's like because you're spending more money than you have coming in.
it's
That's
needs
right.
over
You know what I'm
wants.
saying?
There's a lot of things I
spending
could
more money
want,
than you have
but I
coming
don't
in.
need. So I
You know
don't
what I'm
really
saying?
want that shit.
You do
Because I don't
want it,
need
you just can't afford
No.
it. If you can afford it, you go get it.
I can afford it because all I have to do is work harder.
What if
I'm
you
not
got-
going to do that.
If you've got
Just for
zeros,
things. I'm not going to work hard for things. No. I don't need them things. I'm not going to bust my back.
some people
And
bust
my-
their
and my-
back
For them
and-
things.
for them things, man.
And my longevity that I'm reaching for. 'cause
They
like,
sell their
I
soul.
also have to do a continuous lifeline on, if you palm readers, it keeps
I
going.
don't agree. I do not
So,
believe in
I'm
porn.
just
I'm
saying.
going on the record on that. Can't nobody read nothing from me.
I'm
Don't
just saying,
nobody
so,
know the future.
my longevity-
My Lord and Savior
Well, then
Jesus
she didn't
Christ.
tell me my future. She just told me like.
She's reading you, man.
No,
You know that woman ain't
she
reading
just
you,
said
man.
I
What
don't
I'm
like
trying
the
to
heart.
tell
I don't like because my palm is just.
Because women love to read.
That's
it ain't nothing to tell you. You can
Moist.
feel a person's hands and feel you ain't been in the field like that. You don't
My
like
hands are
hard
just
work. Your
naturally
hands are
moist.
soft and supple like a woman.
You got
You don't
callous.
like hard work. Your hands ain't calloused over.
I just
Ain't
have
nothing to say. That's just common logic.
All this is a big material world. They want to show what they have. They want to show that they got their money.
Is there something wrong with liking nice things?
No, not at all. There's nothing wrong with liking nice things. But if you get overboard, you got 20 damn gold chains on, all wearing it all at once.
How many
Somebody hits
chains,
you across the head.
How many
Woo!
chains do you need? I'm just
That's what I'm
saying.
saying with greed.
How
That's
many
the greed
how
part.
many gold and diamond bracelets do you really truly need? I'm
That
just
is
saying.
the green part. People
I'm
say
just
they
saying.
never have enough money, but they also.
But it better let you
Spend it
know
on
that you're
bullshit,
never dissatisfied. You're
Well, my
never
thing
satisfied.
is what I mean, like I said, you got some people, some people just want to look the part, man, and that's what they're living outside your means.
I ain't mad at get it if you want, but
Right.
do you really need it is the question. Do you need 20, 50, 60 gold chains and a big
No,
thing?
It's the image because
Now I
you wanna
understand.
look. Well, you know what? It's and to me, it's just that condition, it's that programming, man.
Like the
because,
diamond
now,
in your
you
forehead?
know,
Now I
20
understand
million dollar diamond in your
trying to
forehead?
establish generational wealth
and
now.
that's attention.
That you can pass down something to somebody that they might need. But other than that, while you're living, you don't need much. You just want a lot of shit, which you really don't need. Like they said in heat, if you can't take it in 30 seconds,
Get out of there.
it's not
You
really
don't
valuable
need it. It
to
ain't
you.
valuable. Move on.
If your house was burning, you had 30 minutes to get everything you need.
What would you take if your house was burning down? What
My
would you
money.
take?
I gotta. Yeah, money would be my first collection.
What if there's no money in the house?
I'm out of there.
It's just
I take my valuables.
I mean,
The
what is
most
valuable
valuable
to you? What's valuable in your house?
Money and
Only
value.
something I can trade in to get cash.
You only got 30 seconds. 30 seconds.
I take all my
you gotta have 30 minutes.
I'm gonna grab my wallet.
That-
30 minutes. 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
I grab all my valuables, my
Oh,
jewelry
30,
and
you
everything.
got a full 30 minutes?
30 minutes.
You damn near empty the house out.
Well, what are you gonna grab first?
My wallet,
My valuables.
identification, money,
Identifications, yes.
and valuables.
Yep.
What do you consider valuable
Yes.
in your house?
Value.
I
My
can't
jewelry.
tell all that the United States of America.
Well, I'm just
I
saying.
thought about that when he said it, because I was thinking it too. But I didn't want to say it because I
Well,
was
then
thinking
say
about.
your
I'm not gonna tell everybody what I got.
if you have jewelry, grab your jewelry,
Hey,
grab your
this is all
identification.
hypothetically speaking.
Yeah, you want to grab your cologne.
Now we all said money is valuable. You know, he said things you can trade on the market.
Hey, I tell you one thing
right.
I'll grab. I will grab my goddamn. I'll try to grab I'll grab me some goddamn shoes.
You better grab you some
Shoes,
shoes.
Grab
my
a pair of
nigga.
shoes.
I'll grab some
Yeah,
good
right.
traveling shoes,
Man, damn
my
right.
identification,
Yes.
and my pistol.
And you're pissed.
Those are my valuables. A good pair of shoes,
I wasn't
my
gonna say it.
identification,
I wasn't gonna
and my
get
pistol.
something that you could trade on the market. That's what I said.
That's all I'm saying.
And my pistol.
Or use to rob the market.
My pistol.
Hey, that's trade.
Hey,
That's
only
a
got
trade.
30 minutes.
Hey,
What
I
are
got
you
this
gonna
pistol.
do in 30 minutes? You got 30 30 minutes. You looking at all this shit now.
Man.
You got 30 minutes. I want a good pair of traveling shoes, my identifications, and my pistol. That's all I need.
I said, a good pair of traveling shoes, my
That's 30 seconds, bro.
and my value.
You out the house.
Yeah.
That's all I need.
You don't need
and
much.
and my wife.
If you break it, yeah, somebody, yeah.
Come on,
It
baby.
doesn't-
There you go.
Those bodies
That's it.
are
Hey, bodies, y'all got hands? Better grab what's important to y'all.
yeah,
Grab some.
because I can't, because I'm getting what's
Come out of
important to
there
me.
talking about, oh, that's my wallet.
Damn it!
Damn.
You better go get it. You better go get it.
That's what I said. You better, hey,
Shit.
you got 5 more minutes.
You left it in the fire. You didn't want it. You didn't want it.
I
That
said,
was
grab
not
Don't worry
about
about it, baby. We
Yeah.
can go get it.
You got
I
the
know right where
Xbox.
to get it at.
You can play your Xbox and play your tears away.
Cranny.
I'll take you down there to get it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is, man.
You know, in short, man,
You don't really
live
need
and let live. Love and accept love.
Now, I do believe in having fancy things that you need.
Like what? Shoes.
Yeah.
A good pair of shoes.
Yeah.
A good wallet to
A
hold your
car.
identification.
A house. The things that you need, I do believe that you should have the
You
nicest
need some
of them.
transportation.
You need nice transportation, a nice
roof over your head,
a nice pair of shoes, and a nice pistol.
Something in your belly. You know what I'm saying?
And a nice pistol. Never leave out a nice pistol.
Like I said, don't
To
leave your
protect your
money
things.
because you get your money, you get your value, you can trade it in to get the shit you lost. That's why I said the most important thing with me would be my valuables, like anything I can trade in to get money.
Be straight
A
up.
PlayStation, I would grab that.
Because you no longer have a place to stay.
Yeah,
Unless you got
I
a
would grab.
network.
I would grab a PlayStation because you can
Anything I
trade.
can
Man.
turn into a, you
Some
know,
cash.
Anything you can trade on the
Anything you can liquidate.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? In 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
But your first things, the first 3 things.
I say you ain't got 30 minutes. All you got is 30 seconds.
Okay, let's get it 30
That's
seconds.
30 seconds.
Yeah,
My identification, shoes,
And
and anything valuable I can reach within that 30 seconds, and I'm out.
I'm going right to my valuables, my shoes, and my identification, and my car keys.
Most everything I need is already
Gotta
packed.
be able to move.
My car keys.
Most everything I need is already packed, ready to go.
My car
So-
keys.
You got it ready to go back, a 30-second ready to go back?
Everything I need is ready to go.
Man,
The
I don't
heaviest
need
thing
much.
I got a lot of silver and gold.
I don't need much. I don't need much.
I got a lot of copper too. That shit heavy.
I don't need
I
much.
got old 20s.
Nice pair of
Dollar
shoes,
bills.
all my identification, and my
Bill
pistol.
paper, man. You gotta get that, man.
And my pistol.
And my peacemaker. Shit, I got 30 seconds to run. And my peacemaker.
Yeah,
I ain't got no house. Ladies ain't got a house. No, I gotta sleep in the car. Run up on you. Tit. Whoa. Put your ass back. I sent these hot ones through this
What
window,
y'all
yeah.
think about the dude in Florida, I believe?
I don't even know who they
sleep in his
do.
car. I'm about to tell you about it. He sleep in his car. Well, he not even sleep. He just pull up to his house. Police walk up to him, grab him, they get into an altercation and kill him.
Police killed him?
No.
He killed the cop. I heard something about
Yeah.
that.
What color was he?
What? He was sleeping in his car and what?
He's a Negro American. No, he wasn't sleeping in the car. He just pulled up to his house. Well, he's at his house in his car. And then police walked up to him while he was getting out.
Because he was black, man.
Asked him, do he live here? He's like, wow, what's going on? He said, hey, man, let's do this. And then they
Hold on. Everything. Now
That old
hit the
boy
brakes.
feel for his life. Now, you see what's going on in the news.
But they
that
asked
boy
him,
here
hold
feel
on.
for his
They asked
life.
him a simple question. Do you live here? Yeah. I just pulled up.
But
man.
he's like, why? He at his house.
There goes the opposition.
Why?
There goes the
How come he
opposition.
just
So that man
answer?
can just come finger your booty and
That man ain't fingering his booty. That man ain't fingering his booty.
Yes, he did. Just
Man
came
ain't
up violate
fingering
that man right.
booties. That
He
man ain't
came
not
up violating that
booty.
man right.
How
That's
did he
the same
violate the
thing.
right?
It is
By
that
coming up
officer's
here, putting his
job.
hands on him,
It's
talking
his
about,
job.
do you live here?
You know what?
He-
Only
did he
after it
ask
escalated.
first?
No, he
No,
asked
no, that's what he did.
He grabbed him, then asked him.
No,
He's
hold
putting
on.
his hand on his
Did
hand.
he just,
He's
hold
putting
on.
his
He
hand
just
on
came and wrenched,
Control.
opened that man's car door and
The
pulled
man
him out
was
and asked him
getting
if he
out.
lived there
He was
first.
getting out. He pulled up on him like, hey, made him get back and try to make him get back in the car. And he wouldn't get like, what's going on? Why you doing this? And he feared for his life, so he defended himself.
He did. If the cop just came and grabbed him and didn't say, hey, sir,
Yeah,
without
he
touching him, do you live
Yeah,
here?
he came up being aggressive because the man was getting out of his car.
And he grabbed
So
it.
he put his hands on it.
Ain't nowhere in the world
I think
somebody gonna. If a cop watch you pull up and then start getting out your car, what reason is that for them to run up on you? Gotta be more to the
He
story.
was coming to that man. This man.
And you know what though? If you ain't done nothing wrong, you're right. But if you ain't done nothing wrong, whatever reason that is wrong.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's a simple question. I'm thinking he's sitting in his car. He probably just pulled up, getting his shit out.
Say he was leaving a community.
You know what I'm saying?
A community.
And then you get a little tap on the window like, oh, and he roll the window down. And he just asks you do you live here? Yeah, I do live here. I'm just pulling up, sir. You know what I'm saying? He like, can you step?
But while he's getting out of his car.
Wow.
So there's two questions being asked at a time.
That's just weird to me. Cause hold on.
I agree. He could have just answered the question.
Unless he's trailing, he must have been already following.
But he ain't
Or he was already at this man's house.
Because that man might have got a call from the
Shit Talking Podcast. CIA boys, you heard me? Chilling, man. I ain't ready for y'all yet. I ain't ready for y'all yet.
All I'm trying to say is, we don't really know the whole gist of that story, man. That just sounds super weird to me.
Now, mind you, this man is considered an activist.
All right, I'm saying that he has to be some kind of flag on his back, some kind of bullseye on his back, right?
At his house while he pulled up. They was already there.
He watching this shit.
Why were they there is my question. Sitting at his house.
They do that.
No reason for him to
Is he
be there.
considered an extremist?
They haven't said.
Is he an extremist?
No, he's considered
a terrorist.
Activist. He was coming from a meeting.
And what reason are they sitting on his house?
Because you know it's them against us.
So they're watching the man and staking him out?
Against us.
Now I'm about to say this. Now if they've staking the man's house out for no probable cause, and then they come and harass him and he defends himself, well, he's within his American right. He's within his American right.
He's standing his ground.
As an American citizen to do that.
But they're making him a villain. There's media.
If there's more that they're not sharing with us, nothing, ice and tap water.
But yeah,
The cups over there, big bro. Yeah.
It's a tough situation.
I agree.
No, I feel like this. If the black man have not broke the law, if the black man ain't broke the law, then you have no reason for sweating.
Well, I mean, of course.
Getting out your car is not breaking the law.
That's weird for them to just be sitting on your car if you're not public enemy number one, and then when you pull up and they have some kind of evidence to harass you with, I'm like, why are they sitting on this man's house? And he just gets out the car and they come shoving back in and say, oh, you live here? I mean, like, what is that about? Unless that's just a blatant act of terrorism.
That's what it is.
That is an act of terrorism to be sitting on someone's house.
And with that being said, is it wrong for that black man to kill this man?
Not if he's feeling terrorized. No, I don't fear for his life.
Fear for his life.
I'm gonna tell you something. This whole government is set up by my heavenly Father, God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. The people are the ones that are right. You know, the system is 100%. The system works. The way he set it up works. It's the people that are in place that are abusing and raping and perversing the system. So do I condone citizens busting on peace officers? Hell no. Should our peace officers should be busting on us? Hell no.
That's a form of targeting. How you can just be
like I said,
in front of your house and all of a sudden the police just run up on you?
It's
Why
terrorism.
It's terrorism. The system.
That's why my first question I asked you is, why and what color?
Like I said, how many times people on this panel been arrested and harassed just because people in the wrong place, which is our neighborhood?
I used to get cuffed. Big guy, we're gonna cuff you because for your safety and ours. No reason. Because I used to be a little irate a little bit, but I was just spitting off my rights.
Being pulled over several times just for driving while black. And if I wasn't a good citizen, you can imagine how many times I would have been in jail. Just think about that part. The times I didn't go to jail because I didn't have a fucking joint. All those times that I was harassed for no reason.
Any final thoughts on today's podcast? that you might want to share with the divided states of America. Remember, like, share, subscribe. Don't be shy.
Don't be shy. Push
Don't
that
be
button.
shy.
Love yourself.
Cause this is shit talking.
Be
Love
shit
yourself.
talking.
From the one.
Love yourself.
I tried to set it
Love
up,
yourself.
man.
You tried, nigga.
Cause this is shit talking. Shit talking. There we go. Yeah, but he ain't ready. He ain't talking about what to like and subscribe. He just telling you to like and subscribe. He just tell you what to like and subscribe.
You know, next time I'll be on point. I'll be on
There
point.
it is.
He fucked up the church's money because he's not the one
See,
supposed to cue
some
up.
people don't practice in the background.
You know, we just rock. We rock. You know, it ain't rehearsed. There's no script.
Final thoughts.
We ain't got no producers. You're looking at the producers, right? Here.
The producer.
The credits only read your man Truth, the one, Fist Blaster, and Yoda. That's the credit. All the credits we have. We are a crew, light, camera, makeup, content.
And if you watch it or not,
Who does the makeup?
fuck you!
Final thoughts, though.
Any final thoughts you read yourself before we say fuck the people?
Don't pretend. Love your skin you in. Don't pretend
To
just to
fit
fit
in.
in. Love yourself. Thyself. Be true.
To thyself
Yep,
be
yep.
true. Fist Blaster!
Love, peace, and hair grease.
Yoda!
If you're doing it, it's getting done.
One.
Don't say yes when you really mean no.
No, baby.
God bless y'all. Divided States. Like, share,
Divided
subscribe. Tell your
States of
friend.
America.
Or not. If you do it, don't. Guess what?
Fuck you.
Benny Hill.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.